All right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, Beanie and Zach. You guys. Good morning, everybody. All right. You guys all have to tell me if you can see me, hear me, all that good stuff. We're gonna try this, and we might just try like a trial run because this video kind of skips a little bit. And see if you can hear me and Poofy both. All right. I don't know if Poofy's still there or not, but
I'm here.
Okay. We'll have to see if you can hear us both. So just let us know in the chat if you can hear us, see us, all that good stuff. Hi, Beanie. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Okay. How are you today, Poofy?
Good morning. Good morning. Hello. I'm here.
Okay. All right. So, all right. She can. Okay. So everybody can hear us, I think. All right. I just want to test this video out one time just to see how this is going to react.
Okay.
It kind of skipped on me, so we'll see. I tried to change it around, but it didn't really help all that much. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Hello, everyone. How have you been? Today, we'd like to introduce the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition game, which adds features exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. We'll also cover a free update that all Animal Crossing New Horizons players can enjoy. First, let's take a look at Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. The graphics are improved with enhanced resolution.
Can you guys see it on the screen?
Here's a side-by-side comparison. Looking sharp, huh? Switch 2 players will be able to make use of Joy-Con 2 mouse controls.
Okay. Well, there's no screen, so. All right, let me see if I can figure it out.
Okie dokie.
I don't really know. Am I sharing it? Let's see.
I'm seeing a black screen.
All right, let me see if I do this.
I think it's coming through now.
If I do this, does it work? Can you see it now?
Yeah.
All right. So if I do this, I'm gonna be able to see the video. I don't know. Give me just a second. Nope. Well, guys, I don't know because I've never done this before. So
Neither.
I don't know. It's not coming through, so I don't know. Maybe if I did this, it would help. Give me just a minute. Because it's not on. Nope, now you can't see it. Has to be like this. I don't know. I could see the screen when I recorded it, so I thought we would probably be able to see it when I streamed it. But
Yeah.
you can't see it. I don't know.
Play capture.
Yeah, but if I do that, okay, I'll try it. Like this. Like this.
Hello, everyone. How have you been? Today, we'd like to introduce the Animal Crossing New Horizons
Wow, that
Nintendo
doesn't
Switch
work
2
either.
edition game, which adds features exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. We'll also cover a free
Well, we
update
can
that
see
all
it maybe,
Animal Crossing
but
New Horizons players can enjoy. First, let's take a look at Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
oh no, you can see it.
Graphics are improved with
You
enhanced
can see it.
resolution.
It worked.
Okay, great.
Hi, Crispy.
Here's a
All
side-by-side
right,
comparison.
they can see it. I
Pretty
think.
sharp, huh?
Let's see if they can see it if I do this.
Switch 2 players will be able to
Good morning,
make use
everybody.
of Joy-Con 2 mouse controls.
Hi, Marie. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning.
You can use them to redecorate.
Hi, Marie. Hello, hello. Good morning.
We
Let
hope
me know.
this feels like a more intuitive way to
Oh,
move
you
your
can see it.
furniture and make it
Yay, 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 yay. Okay. Let's
You can
run
also
it
use
back.
mouse control.
Hello, good morning. Now, can you hear me?
Yay. Okay.
Yeah, y'all can see it?
Yay,
I
we can
hear
see it.
So,
Okay. So as long as you can hear us, see us, and see the, oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So we can see it now. Okay. All right. Yay. I'm so excited. Okay. I figured it out. So welcome in Crispy, Zach, Beanie. I'm sorry, guys. Welcome in Angel. Thank you for being a member for 7 months. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for being here. I'm sorry about,
sorry about the tech issues.
yeah, we're trying. I've never done this before, so this is new for me. So, okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and I guess we should like watch the trailer. Should we watch it first or should we watch it and pause it in places and then talk about it? Hi, Abic. Oh, hi, Angel. What do you think we should do?
Whichever way works.
Okay. All right. Here we go. We're going to play it and then we'll pause it in places and talk about it. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. How have you been? Today, we'd like to introduce the Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 edition game, which adds features exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 system. We'll also cover a free update that all Animal Crossing New Horizons players can enjoy. First, let's take a look at Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 edition. The graphics are improved with enhanced resolution. Here's a side-by-side comparison.
Okay. So it says that there's going to be enhanced resolution and it does look a little bit better. Like it does overall. Like you can tell compared to this, the graphics and the resolution look a little bit better. I don't know what you guys think, but I think it looks a little bit better. But you guys can give me your opinion. What do you think, Poofy? You think it looks a little bit better?
I think that. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me catch up.
Me too,
I couldn't see
Beanie.
it on your end.
I'm glad that they gave us something too. Like I agree that it's time and that it's time that they did this. So I'm glad that we got something also. So I'm just gonna pause it in certain places and then we can talk to everyone coming in and then we could talk about the update and the Switch 2 things. The colors do seem sharper, I agree. So,
Okay, this is my thoughts.
okay.
Uh, I was catching up. I couldn't get your stream to come through. It just wouldn't do it. So I started the video and tried to catch up. So, hi Marie. Hi Crispy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you both for being here. The Switch 2 is supposed to have a better processor. Correct?
Correct. Yes.
By default, it should look better. I mean,
Like-
and it should have an OLED screen. So again, it should look better.
Yeah.
I'm glad that it's an improvement, but like by default, it should look better.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that it, like if we were just basing it, okay, Beanie, no worries. Did I say hello to everyone? Crispy, Beanie, Angel, Zach. Is that all we got right now? Yes, I hope I did. And I need to do this too, so give me just a minute. But I think overall, I'm just happy that they gave us something at all. Like it's like a Christmas miracle.
No, I'm happy that we're getting something. I'm shocked that we are. I saw comments. You know how I am. Dad finally came home with the milk. That's
Yeah,
everybody
exactly. It's really like like amazing to me that we finally got something. You know what I mean? And it's
Yeah.
great, and I'm happy, but I don't know how I feel about them putting some of this stuff behind. I feel like they put it, I don't know if this is how we should say it, but I feel like they put like the mouse controls, the better resolution, and all of that behind a paywall basically. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, you can only get this if you buy the Switch 2. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. Hi Cozy, welcome in. Thanks for joining us this morning.
So with that, this is my rant. This
Okay.
is my rant with it's not that I understand that it's essentially a paywall with the accessories, with buying the mic and the camera, all the accoutrement, if you will,
Right.
that comes with the Switch 2. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to buy it that have already purchased it with the Switch 2,
Right.
and fine. My thing is that the paywall thing is you've already bought the Switch 2, you've already bought the accessories, and you're going to have to pay extra for an upgrade to make the game compatible with those things for the Switch 2. So you're having to pay for a problem they created. That's my issue. And I'll say it right there.
Well, and
That's my
okay.
rant.
Let's
That's my issue. Y'all shouldn't have to pay for that.
No, and let me just say this too. Like, I'm really like frustrated because here's the thing. They say if you already have Animal Crossing and the Switch 2, you can play for an upgrade pack. Well, yeah, but what if you don't? And let's play devil's advocate. What if you don't have those things? Okay, so you go out and buy a Switch 2, and then you're like, well, I really want another island, but I don't want to transfer. Just stay with me. I don't want to transfer my island that I currently have to the Switch 2. So then what is the Switch 2 version of Animal Crossing going to cost us? That's my problem with it. Because then you're going to be into the price of the Switch 2 and into the price of the game. You see where I'm going with this?
The Switch 2.
Yes.
The game.
The
so
game.
You can basically play with yourself with
And-
another island.
And what are
And
these?
then the accessories.
Yes, and what are these accessories? Do we have to buy the mouse? Yes, probably, right? Or does it come
No,
with
the
it?
The mouse is built into the Joy-Cons.
Okay, so you don't have to do that, but you do
No.
have to buy the microphone and the camera,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So okay, so even with the chat feature, you're still going to be off the price of the microphone and the camera if you want to do that, or is the camera built in too? I guess I should have done my research, but the camera
I
is
don't know. We would have to ask which 2 players because I don't have one either.
okay. Is the
Because I knew
camera
that there was 2 extra things that you could buy,
right?
and one was a mic, and I was thinking one was a camera. And They
Okay.
were like 2 separate things because I don't know if you remember, like way back, like what was it, the Xbox Connect
Right.
that had like a camera and a
Yes.
microphone.
Yes,
that
I
you
remember
attached
that.
to the top of the TV.
Yes.
That's essentially, but I think it was like in 2 pieces.
Okay, so they're saying that the microphone and the camera are built in.
Okay,
The microphone, they're saying the
into
microphone is built in, and Crispy is saying she did not buy the camera. Okay, that's
Okay.
fair. That's fair. So the microphone is built in, so you wouldn't have to do that. So the microphone's
Okay.
built in. But if I think the camera is separate, right?
The camera has, the camera is separate.
The camera is separate. So say you wanted,
It's not like I can't Google this and find out.
well, I know. I probably should. I should have done my research a little bit better, but I was so freaked out setting this up. I was a nervous wreck all morning, but
I'm sorry.
that's okay.
And
I
I'm
did
only
it.
5 minutes late.
No, I did it. It's fine. I wasn't mad at nobody. I was just like, I want to get this together so that, we can enjoy it and not, I just wanted it to be run smooth. So it's okay. No worries. I learned something. It's always good to learn something. So Crispy says she doesn't care about the camera. She won't be buying it. Beanie says I don't want the camera. It seems like a waste of money. What happens with our island? Let's see. Hi,
Good
Classy.
morning, Alex, and good morning, Crystal. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning, Classy. Thanks for joining me. You can
Yes,
use other cameras.
Sawyer does rhyme to me too.
Cozy says she heard that you can use other cameras with the Switch too, not just the one they're selling. Beanie asks, what happens with our island transfers from the Switch on the current upgrade to the new one? Will it work? Will we lose our island? So many questions. I don't think so. I think you could transfer your island, and I don't think you lose it.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think, right? Because Ernie transferred his to the Switch too when he did it, correct? I think a lot of people did. So I don't think you lose your island. I think you can keep that, and I think you can do it with the transfer tool. But I just don't. I don't think I want to transfer islands. Hi, Catman. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. I don't.
Yeah, no, I would probably just start a new one. But Crystal says that you can use any USB-C camera with the Switch too if you don't already own one.
Okay, sounds
Or so if you
good.
already own one, you can use.
Hi,
as long as it's
Tammy.
just, USB-C.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you for the
Appreciate that.
information, because I guess I should have done my research a little better. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone. Hey, Tammy, welcome in. Catman says the islands transfer right over. So, that's nice that they do that. I just don't know. I would want another new island. I don't think I would want to transfer. I think I would just want to keep my island. Okay, let's continue on for a little bit and see what else we got here to talk about.
Okay.
Looking sharp, huh?
I don't know, we
Switch
may
2
have.
players
Hi,
will be
Laurie,
able to
welcome
make
in,
use
welcome
of
in.
Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can use them to redecorate.
I'm sorry if y'all can hear both
We
of
hope
our.
this feels like a more intuitive way to move your furniture and make adjustments.
I paused it for just a second.
You can also use mouse controls when creating custom designs or writing messages on the bulletin board.
Okay, so how do we feel about the mouse controls? Do we like them? Do we think it's going to be a good thing? I kind of like it. I think it'll make decorating easier. That would be kind of nice. Kind of like you can do in HHP. So that would be nice to be able to do that. Like, just move everything over at once. And that would be kind of cool. But
Hi, Naru. Can
So
y'all hear CrossingManiac? Oh,
yeah, Beanie, I'm gonna try to get a Switch 2 for Christmas. You're gonna put your Forever Island on it. You haven't used the mouse controls yet, Crispy. I don't know. I kind of think that my bulletin board will never look that sharp, even with the mouse, Beanie. And you can do that already. So you can
okay.
do
Okay.
what you can do with the mouse controls. You haven't used the mouse controls yet either, Cozy. So I'm getting that mouse controls would be nice when, yes, that's what I'm saying, Catman 2. I think it would be nice when you're multi-selecting multiple items, like to decorate and things like that. I think that would be cool. So, and that'd be really cool. Okay. But we might try it when we get the Switch 2 version, or you might like it when you get the Switch 2 version, you know? Maybe you would like the mouse controls, and maybe it would be something that
She's will come through.
it would, you know, cause you to be able to use. Do I need to stop, Poofy?
Um, we're on the megaphone, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just talking about
Oh,
mouse
no.
controls. Is there anything you want? Like, I don't want to
No,
just be the only.
I like the idea of the mouse control. I do like that.
Yeah.
Because that will make decorating easier, especially if you do play. So if you basically port over your whole, like, other Switch, like
Right.
maybe from your OLED or something, like DDV.
Right.
DDV is really going to benefit from having the mouses from the Joy-Cons being mice, basically.
Right.
Because it is such a it's annoying to decorate in DDV
Right.
with Joy-Cons.
Yeah. So it would be, I think it would be nice. Hi,
And it's gonna be
Shiloh.
nice, and it is gonna be nice if but decorating isn't that hard in Animal Crossing, so it'll be a nice perk.
It'd be a nice
It
perk.
might be hard to get used to, but once we get used to it, we may not be able to ever go back.
Yeah,
We'll
true.
see.
All right, let's continue on to the megaphone here. We can talk about that too.
There's a new item available in Nook's Cranny, the megaphone. Use it to call
Sorry,
out to
I
your
got
island
a little bit
residents
ahead.
with a microphone built into Switch 2. Lolly! Look at that! She responded. It's a useful item when you want to find your island residents, even if they're around the corner. Until now, up to 8 players could meet when connecting online. But if everyone has the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, up to 12 players can meet up. With Game Chat on Nintendo Switch 2, you can chat with your pals while playing.
So, what should we do? Cheers! Tasty. Oh, yeah.
By connecting a compatible USB camera,
Okay, it is
your faces
compatible.
can appear in the game like this.
I don't know how I
That
feel
way you
about
can see your
that.
friends' reactions while exploring your island together. Animal Crossing New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 Edition launches January 15th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Animal Crossing New Horizons on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack.
And there it is.
Yeah, there's the update. So that's what you get with the Switch 2. And then we'll go in to what everybody gets.
I'm catching
So
up.
12 players. We only got 8 at this point.
So speaking of 12 players, again, the comments were absolutely roasting Nintendo of America. They were like, yeah, all 12 Switch players can now play together.
Crispy says, I don't want a circle above my head showing my face.
No, neither do I.
I don't either.
Like that.
I don't either. I just don't think it's necessary. Say
That
we
is
do
not
a stream.
necessary. Nobody
Can
wants to see what I look like right now.
Oh, so Beanie says if we do as okay, question say we do a Switch stream party and use the Switch 2, can Switch 1 players join? I don't know. Can they? Maybe.
I'm assuming so.
See now, Cabinet says I like the megaphone, but would have liked the ability to see where all villagers are on the map, like DDV, Palia, Coral Island, etc. Me too, Catman. I would have liked it too. The megaphone is great, but I would have liked to have been able to see them on the map. So I agree with that. Yeah. I hate looking in the mirror so why on earth would I want to see my mugshot in the game, Beanie? And Crispy says, I think they can, but you won't be able to have 12. So if you play on the Switch 2 and then Switch 1 players want to join you, they can, but you will only be limited to like maybe 8 still, because you would all have to have a Switch 2 in order to have the 12. So
that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. So this is a lot of fun, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. It's fun.
This is the mystery behind the podcast is being revealed.
Shiloh says, Stacy, I noticed something when the player was talking to a villager, but instead of the name of the villager, it says tourists. Yeah, I'm not really sure about that, Shiloh. And Crispy.
Tourists, it may be because they're staying at the hotel.
Yeah, that's what I think too. And I don't think Switch 1 players would be able to see the camera circle. Right, Crispy. I don't think they would either. Kevin says,
I wonder if that's what it is. If you don't have a camera, or maybe you're on not a Switch 2, maybe it says tourist.
Yeah, it could be. And then Kevin says 12 players is awesome in theory, but waiting for 11 people to come in would be a pain and hope nobody disconnects. Yes, I agree with that, Kevin, because you're like, okay, well, this is great. We can have 12 people, la 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 la. But what if you're on stream and you're waiting for all these people to come and then something happens and disconnects you all? Yeah, I agree with that.
I can absolutely see it. Absolutely can.
Beanies?
Like that, a feature of it being like behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Having 12, they're saying that like, oh, that's a feature for Switch 2 players, and I absolutely get that.
Yes.
You have perks since you paid a lot.
Yes. I mean, what, like, yeah, I understand. Like, I don't know, I think 12 people, like, I think that's a lot of people. Like,
that is really a lot of people.
It would be what?
Think about it now.
Well,
how
it would
many
be
of us on streams actually have full islands when we do events now.
Yeah. Like I do for the most part. People like to come and then come in and out. What would that look like with 12 people? That would be like when I have coffee. Can you imagine? Like
yeah.
Not saying
take, what, 30 minutes for like 3 or 4 people to come over?
Yeah, and I'm not saying that I don't enjoy doing the coffee or opening the gates. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. But I'm just saying
is that the loading time?
Yeah.
For the airport animation?
Yes.
That's a lot.
That's what Beanie just said. What about the long loading screens? Would that be longer with 12 players, or have they fixed it?
Nope, we haven't fixed that.
Yeah. I mean, will they fix it? Will it be faster? We don't know.
Nope.
We don't know.
I mean, Ernie says it's faster.
Well.
But you also have to depend on, it may be faster on his end, but what about on other people's end? That's the sticky wicket that we're finding ourselves, is that when you've got the compatibility between the Switch 1 and the Switch 2, and eventually they're going to want to outmode the Switch ones. That's what every company does. Even like in America, there are laws against them doing that for cell phones and other
Oh, yeah.
electronic devices.
Yeah.
There may not be that
Right.
in Japan. And I'm
Right.
not saying that they are going to do that. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be like a conspiracy theorist or anything like that. I'm just saying, like, this is the reality of the world we live in.
Yeah.
That's how they make money.
Yes.
Looking at how Nintendo makes their money, their basically their diagram
Right.
for sales. If you look at it, what do they mostly push is the consoles and then the accessories.
Right.
They haven't necessarily pushed like a ton of games. Had they done that, then they would have been pushing out DLCs.
Yeah.
If they'd been pushing out DLCs, they could have been making way more money off of us way before now.
I agree. Hi, Rose. Hi, Guppy. Thank you for joining us today. I don't know. Like, I feel so mixed about this. I really, really do. And I have felt, and I just want to be honest, I have felt mixed about the Switch 2 before they even did this. I just feel mixed about it. Like, we could talk about a lot of things, but we're just going to try to stick to this. But I have felt mixed about the Switch 2 since they announced it. And I'm just being honest. Like, it's a lot of money, and I'm thinking, what do we get for the money? That's just me and my opinion. It doesn't make it right or wrong. And it doesn't mean that I think that anyone else in this stream or anything else, anyone that, wanted to buy one is wrong for buying it. But I don't know. I felt really mixed about it from the beginning. So, just being honest.
So, here's my 2 cents, because that's why y'all are here. Right.
Right.
No, you're not. You're not.
Yeah, they are.
Anyway.
Yes, they are.
Feel free. I have felt conflicted because, first of all, I'm just like everybody else. FOMO. The fear of
Yes, the
missing
fear of
out.
missing out.
The latest, greatest new thing. Is it amazing? Am I going to be missing out?
Yes.
Is it really that much greater than my old Switch from 2020? Because news got to be better, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
got to be. Well, that's what they would want us to think. And yes, I'm sure that there are a lot of perks, or not perks. There has to be a lot of upgrades that they've made to the
Right.
console, because they did say that the images are crisper, they're
Yes.
nicer.
The loading screens are
Yes, that
loading.
only tells me that it's an OLED screen,
Right.
right? I mean, did I miss something there?
Yeah.
So,
Well, Catman
OLED
said,
screen. Okay, great. I already have an OLED.
Right.
So now we're talking about processing and storage.
right.
Do we have more storage?
Yeah.
Because a Steam Deck comes in 3 different storage sizes.
Right.
And if we don't have a lot of internal storage, because that's what a lot of games rely on, storing data for when you're done with the game for the day, it needs a ton of storage.
Yes.
So either A, they've optimized the games to like overwrite files, or you're going to need like a ton of internal storage. So we need storage and we need processing power.
Right.
And again, if the processing power isn't as bulky and beast-like as a Steam Deck, then I'm kind of like, then what's the point? Because the Steam Deck's already got all that.
Yeah. And okay.
Store,
That's
I can get
interesting.
games for free.
Yeah. And Catman says he doesn't have a Switch 2 because it's not a good system. I just don't play Mario Kart or Donkey Kong. And a $5 upgrade to a game I already own isn't going to encourage me to get one. That's true. Tammy says at the end of the day, for me, the Switch 2 additives don't motivate me to want to get Switch 2 anytime soon. And Catman said, but if you have a Switch 2, I say for sure get the $5 upgrade. I think it's great. And Beanie says, do we know how much the new game will cost and the upgraded one for if we already have the game? Guffey says, when they start putting out some games that are Switch 2 exclusive and that appeal to me, then I would consider spending $500 for one. It's the same thing. I hear a lot of people say that, like, we're spending $500, but really in reality, what are we getting? Like, this is great. This is great that they gave us something. But will a lot of people be motivated to buy the Switch 2 just to get a few things on Animal Crossing? That's my problem with it. I feel like they're trying to motivate us by saying, here, but we're going to put it behind a paywall now. Now, if you want this, you have to buy the Switch 2. That's my problem with it. I don't think that's right. And I'm glad that they gave everybody a free update. That's great. But I don't know how I feel about it.
I feel very conflicted as well, because let's roll it back a little bit. Okay, so most of us grew up playing, like, our first consoles was the original Nintendo,
right,
or the SNES, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or the Cube, the 360, or whatever.
Right.
So we grew up playing these console systems, and adjusting for inflation and all of that, they've stayed primarily about the same price. They've always been a high, ticket item.
Right.
That, like, as kids, man, we were drooling for them.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't want anything else. Like, oh my God, that's all we wanted, Santa.
Yeah.
Santa, oh my God, that's all I want for my whole life. I'd never ask for anything again.
Right. Right. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I've got one now. 2 minutes later,
right,
he's asking for something else. And I'm like, dude.
But
anyway, but again, but it feels like they're kind of exploiting us.
Yes.
The demographic that grew up with them.
Yes.
Because we might have some of that disposable income to be able to, some of us might not have kids.
Right.
And we have that disposable income to be able to drop $500 on Animal Crossing.
Right.
Great. And I do not begrudge people of that.
Me neither.
Personally, my OLED has been jacked by a 5-year-old. So there's that.
Right.
I can't get it away from him.
Yeah.
I have to share.
Right.
Me.
I know.
Personal problems. But you have to. But my point with all of that was that Nintendo was essentially geared toward making a gaming console system for kids and families.
Right.
Right?
Yes.
So
yes. I see your point. Yeah.
So having it less powerful but portable is the direction that they were going to. But if we're trying to compete with a Steam Deck,
yeah,
that's where it's going to come into money, because a Steam Deck is not cheap. I know, because we have one.
Right. And Guffy agreed with
powerful. It's
right.
A beast.
Guffy agreed with me that she thinks it's wrong for putting those features behind a paywall. And Tammy says she's just grateful for the regular update. And I am too. I am too.
The free update?
Yes.
Very grateful for it.
Very grateful for the regular update. I think it's great that they didn't just say, hey, we're giving this to the Switch 2 people, but guess what? If you don't have one, you're not getting anything. I am grateful for that, because that's what I was afraid. That's what I was afraid they would do. And we have to think, like, and I know this is not really part of the discussion, but it is in a way. Okay, they did this, right? They gave us all these features for the Switch 2, put it behind a paywall. Then, whenever they do make a new Animal Crossing game, will it be compatible with the Switch? So say you don't want to buy a Switch 2, well then if they ever make a new game, will it be just exclusive to the Switch 2, or would it be compatible with the regular Switch? That's my fear also.
Really compatible with the Switch 2.
Right.
Because that's what they'd be making it for, to be optimized for that gaming console, the new one. So older games usually can work with newer consoles. It doesn't work the other way around.
All right. So, it's just a thought though, like, what will they do? But like you see the Xboxes and the PlayStations, and like I have an Xbox Series X, and they do make them for compatible, but you just never
You know
know.
exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah.
It's like we're going to be standing there at the checkout line, somebody at the counter. We've got the brand new Animal Crossing in hand, and they're like, and we're looking at the cashier, and say it's a person working at Nintendo. Just imagine, if you will, and you're holding that brand new Animal Crossing game, and it's got on there that little logo that's up in the like top left-hand corner of the screen.
Right.
Says Nintendo Switch 2. And you're holding that game, and you don't have a Switch 2.
Right.
And you look at that person, and you say, but what do I do? And
Yeah.
they put a brand new console, and then they push it towards you and say,
Ah.
and they wink at you.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
that's
you
what
would
want
do
right
it
there.
too, because that would be a very big appeal. You would do that, you'd be like, okay, I'll just go ahead and do that. So, let's see.
And
what?
then you're shelling out
Yeah.
the, 400 I saw on the Walmart website?
Yeah.
Plus
Guffey's.
the 90 plus?
Yeah.
Because we'll go telling. Because Nintendo said that future games would be at least $90, that did set a precedent for future games across all gaming platforms that
Right.
set the standard
Yes.
now for Epic, Steam, EA, all of the gaming companies to now start pricing their games at 90 plus and not bat an eyelid. I'm not saying
Right.
that they will. I'm just saying that that's like now the industry standard now.
Right.
To be like, $90 isn't anything.
Right.
A lot of games though are, I mean, granted, I'm not saying that that's it's expensive.
Right.
But I get that developers need to be paid, your game coders, your artists, and all
Right.
of that. Everybody behind the scenes need to be paid. If you want content in the game, I mean, people need to be paid. I get that.
Yeah.
But it's that initial chunk. And I'm not just talking about like pocket change here.
Right.
I'm talking, that's almost a crisp hundo.
Yeah. It's expensive.
Before taxes.
Right. Catman said it was because of the Nintendo. Let's see. Let me go back. It was because of Reggie, former Nintendo COO. While we got the value in the past, since he left, they haven't been focused on value. No more pack-in games or $20 Nintendo Select game. Beanie says, if it wasn't for my network saying I could add one more to my mobile plan, I'd never be able to afford one with small children to care for. Guffey said, I am so grateful for the free update. It could have been locked behind a paywall too. Thank you, Nintendo, for the update. Classy says, I have a feeling it will be for the Switch too. I think she's talking about the new game. That's just my theory, though. Cameron said, I mean, the new Pokemon Legends is $100 so far with the DLC. Rose wants me to tell you hi.
Hi.
Crispy says, yeah, they are expensive. I didn't get the Pokemon DLC. Good morning, Jenny. Thank you for joining us. Okay, I think we caught up with the comments. So should we go on and play the update? Should we play the update trailer all the way through?
Yeah.
And then
let me say this. It sounds like we're complaining. The only thing I'm complaining about, and I don't even own a Switch 2, so let me preface with that, is that I think it's unfair. I think it's a bad business practice to make people that have already purchased the console, the new Switch 2 console, and the accessories to then put behind a paywall. And it's only $5, I heard.
Yes.
Marie said something about $65. I don't know what exactly that was.
I don't either.
That
Tim,
may be something else. But the camera might be $65.
Yeah.
So, I think it's shady of them to put
I do too.
problem they created to make the game compatible with the new console behind a paywall.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm shook that we're getting an update at all, and I'm not complaining about that. I think it's it's a little shady that y'all have to pay for a problem they created.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Catman says he thinks the next Animal Crossing may be $90, then add possibly $30 for DLC, and all the money for amiibo cards and amiibos, which is like more DLC. Tammy wants you
$5 a pack.
Yep, Tammy wants me to tell you hi for her too.
Hi, Tammy.
65 if you don't have the base game, is what Crispy said, and $5 if you do. So Crispy says it's $65 if you don't have the base game, and then it's $5 if you do. Beanie says I agree with Poofy. I think some families have multiple Switches and games. That's a hefty price in today's economy.
Oh, okay. To buy Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Switch 2, it said the update and the things is $65. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Classy said I had to ask my in real life friend if she heard about the update for ACNH. So I don't know. Maybe she had to ask somebody. I was shocked with the update as well. I'm really shocked. I am. Because I thought that we would have to wait for a new game. So to get all of this, I'm kind of shocked. But I'm excited and happy. By no means are we saying that we're not.
I do think it's interesting that they're like, hold up, wait. We need to give them something.
Yes.
While we're working on this new game.
Yes. And
they may come with pitchforks and torches.
Yes, because we all were so like. And here's the thing. I have been loyal to Animal Crossing for 5 years. Like I've played the game. No matter, I've played the game. I love the game. I really do love it, and I loved the 2.0 update. I loved it before the 2.0 update. I just love the game. I love that you can play with your friends and that you can be, like kind of like a little cozy community, within a community. Does that make sense? I like that. But I just think that when you're talking Switch 2, so give me all your money and then you can have this, I don't know. It bothers me. I'm not going to lie. And I'm not saying that, and here's the thing. I say that it bothers me, but I would, if I had the money, I would run out and get a Switch 2. I'd get it.
I absolutely would too.
So
if I had the money to burn, I'd be like hand over fist. I'd be like, here you go, here's all the money.
So we can sit here this morning for 2 or 3 hours and say, oh, this really bothers us, right? But if we had the money, we can go right there and get it tomorrow. So
I would. If I had that kind of disposable income, I would be like, there would be no discussion.
Yeah.
You'd be hearing me lauding the praises of Nintendo.
Exactly.
Yeah. But we do have to take in consideration that I am happy that everybody that does have a Switch 2 already.
Right.
I'm genuinely happy for you.
I am. Yes.
I do hope to get one in the future. I also have to mitigate myself and be like, do I really need one? I have 3 Switches. I literally have 3 Switches.
I have 2.
Do I need another one?
I have 2 OLEDs. I actually
processor and a screen that one of my Switches already has.
I have 2 OLEDs, and I actually have 3 because I gave my OG one to my grandson. So I have 3, and then with the Switch 2, I would have 4. And that's something else we could talk about in a minute too, is the online things and how that affects families with more than one.
You have to have the online.
A lot of this.
People over.
Yeah, you have to have the online to do a lot of this stuff. So we can talk about it as we move forward. Let's see what they're saying now. Tammy says, I hope that
almost $100 a year too.
Yeah.
If you get
exactly.
Family membership or whatever, which is what we have because again, we've got 3 people, I've got multiple
Aiden.
We've got 3 Switches.
Right. So Tammy says, I hope there's a ton of new items outside of what they showed. I'm greedy. Rose says, I'm selling. Rose says, yeah, I know.
I need more.
Yeah. Rose said, I'm selling some of my games I don't play anymore. I think donating them to someone who doesn't have anything is worth it. Okay, so she's selling some of her games. She doesn't play anymore. Classy says, I have a feeling they're working on a new game, though. Catman said, yeah, they said with 2.0 that they were done with updates, and now we get a 3.0. That is awesome news. Hello, Aiden. Welcome in. Guffey says, so Nintendo is saying, here, spend $500 for this Switch 2. It's what the Switch should have been. It's what the Switch should have been. It's not a new console, but you should still buy it, even though you can still play all the games on Switch. I agree with Guffey. I agree.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Facts.
I'm glad your fever is gone, Aiden, and welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Timmy says, I only have a Switch Lite, and I'm happy with it. And Aiden says, I'm so excited for the items. I only have an OLED, thanks to Crystal. That's really nice, Aiden. So yeah, there's a consensus from everybody. All right, should I just play the update trailer all the way through, and then we'll stop when it's done, and then we can talk about it? Okay, we're gonna move on, and we're gonna see the update now. We'll play it to the end, and then we'll talk. Oh, that's 12 minutes though. Should we do that, or should we stop and talk about it?
No, we'll probably want to
stop it
every little bit. Because
okay.
I don't know if we get copyright hit.
Okay. Melissa first brought a good question on a recap of the trailer. She was wondering if you have a Switch 2, only Switch players can only visit. Maybe Switch 1 players can only play with Switch 1. Yeah, that's what we thought too. We thought though maybe, Jenny, if that happened, that you could, what do we say? You could do it, but you wouldn't be able to see the camera bubble above your head, right? And things like that. And maybe if we do, then we can only have like the 8 players instead of the 12, right? Is that what we said? That's what we said. Okay, we're going to look at the update now. Are y'all ready? Let's do it.
Okay, let's dive into the free software update that will be available for all Animal Crossing New Horizons players. The free update will be available January 15th, the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Let's take a look. There's a new facility opening on the pier.
Yay!
It's a resort hotel right on the water.
I'm a little bit behind.
Do you want me to stop till you catch up? I can stop.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready. And we'll wait right here until Poofy catches up.
Okay. Let me pause and ask real quick. CrossingManiac, where did you stop in the video?
I'm on 337. So 337. I'm inside the hotel.
Okay. All right, I'm at 306.
Okay, that's fine. Yep, all the free things, right? So this is all the stuff that everyone will be getting. We really hope that you're enjoying this morning. Thank you all very much for joining us and discussing this with us. We're really glad to have you here. And just thank you for being here. This is the 3rd episode. I can't believe this is the 3rd.
Okay, I'm at 337. We've caught up. Yay!
Okay, so we'll go until what? They talk about the hotel and then pause and then talk about that? Okay.
That sounds good.
Okay.
And it's run by Catton's family. Their goal is to work together to bring in guests from off the island.
They're so cute.
You'll help
They
out
are
by
cute.
decorating guest rooms.
So sorry if you can hear both
Decorate
of
the
them.
rooms based
I'm
on
really
various
sorry.
themes to ensure guests enjoy their stay. For example, the theme in this one is Seaside Room. Furniture items that match the theme are provided. You can also use other furniture you previously obtained, so feel free to decorate however you like. There we go. That looks nice. What's this? We already have a guest.
It's
Lucy's
punchy.
happy with the room. Great work.
Do I need to
After
mute the
decorating
sound
the
on
room,
mine or
you'll earn hotel
are the
tickets.
sounds combining,
Go, if
Poofy?
you mute the sound, then nobody will be able to hear
Exchange
yours.
Yeah.
these in the souvenir shop run by Grams.
I like these. I like these items.
Here, you can find all
I do like the
sorts of
items. I like that
hotel-themed
snow
items
globe.
Yeah.
Other
I like
rarities
this a lot. I like the
exclusive to
tubular
our shop.
shelves. And the kid car. That's
By
cute.
dressing up these mannequins, guests can borrow hotel outfits that are sure
Tammy
to
says it's
brighten up their
HHP
day.
2.0.
Recommend outfits that match your island's vibe
Okay.
or the season,
borrow
Yeah.
so
outfits.
guests can make the most of their stay.
Yep. So we keep going, right?
You
Through the
can
outfits
wear
and
the
all that.
outfits, and
Okay.
so can anyone else who might be visiting your island. Have fun bringing your
Okay, we can
fashionable
pause.
outfit
You wanna pause?
ideas to
Pause.
life.
So I paused at 5:26. Is that
Okay,
about right?
5:25, close enough.
Okay. All right. So what do we think about the new
Look at the
hotel?
little gang, though. Look at that little gang on the screen.
I know,
That
it's
is
cute. So what do we think about the hotel? Jenny
Yeah,
says,
we got to go to the hotel.
Jenny says the hotel, I'm so excited for that.
I'm excited about the hotel.
Tammy's,
That is going to be fun.
yeah. Aiden says he loves the free update and all the added items. His mom is thinking about saving up to get a Switch 2 eventually. Tammy says it's HHP 2.0.
It is HHP 2.0.
Yeah, and Jenny says, I know, right? And Classy says, I want to see that cat plushie. And Angel says, there's a cat plushie. Jenny says, my thing is if Chatter shows up, can I tell him to leave? I don't want him roaming on my island. Crispy says, I'm excited for the new items. And welcome in, Moses. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, like I'm excited. I am. But it is kind of like HHP. It is, not gonna lie. But it's exciting, you know, and at least we're getting something different. How do you feel about the hotel, Poofy?
I'm very, very excited. I'm very excited. I am curious to know if, like with HHP, if there's going to be like some additional perks that happens with it. Like, you know how like you go through so far and then you unlock something?
Right.
And then you go a little bit further and you unlock something. I wonder how that's going to work out. I'm very curious. I'm very excited though that yeah, it's going to be a new areas to decorate.
Right.
I am like it might be overwhelming for new players to have a whole island, and if they get HHP, then they have that, and then
Right.
they have a hotel.
Yes.
When the first time I watched it, I was like, wait a second, they're gonna put a hotel on the island? Wait a second, where's that going? I was like, they're not taking up land, are they?
Right. I know. Okay, hang on.
On the water. I'm okay.
Well-
We're already on an island. You can be taking up no more island real estate. We're
Yeah,
on the
but they
water.
put it on the end of the pier on the beach, so that was a good thing because
I am curious when people are like diving and swimming.
Right.
Are you gonna be able to like just be able to just like swim into it and bonk it like bonk bonk, you know?
yeah, that's true too. So,
Run slap into it.
yeah, welcome in, Paisley Cat. Thank you for joining
So-
us.
Naru makes a good point. Naru said, "As for me, real faces showing kills one of the main features of Animal Crossing, your in-game avatar, which you create by yourself." Which,
Yes,
facts. That is true.
That is true.
I don't show my picture. I want to be able to choose it. Like if I wanted to use like an Animal Crossing or whatever you're using for your Nintendo Switch avatar.
right.
I guess this was technically going to be showing.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to put a picture up there.
No, I don't either.
See my
No.
mug.
Well, they see me all the time on cameras, I guess, but I still don't want to, though. What if I'm playing with players that I don't play with a lot? Or, you know, something like that. And Kama says let me see. Woo, we got the chat going. Kama says, I'm always down for more villagers, wondering even if they are hotel guests.
Yeah.
Classy says, same. The hotel will look amazing on my coastal island, is what Cozy said. Angel, enjoy your lurk, Angel. Kevin says it's really good for players that couldn't afford HHP. That is a very good point. That is a very, very good point.
Yeah.
It's good for the players that couldn't afford the HHP DLC. That's a very good point, Kevin. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point.
I did
Cozy's
some comments on the video about that.
right.
And I fully agree with that, and I love that. I absolutely love that, because not only do you get more villager rotation than just your campsite, you do get, basically, it's like DLC content. I am shocked that we're getting it for free.
Me too.
I really am.
Yeah.
Because I could easily put this behind a paywall.
I agree. Cozy Star says, I wonder how much of that extra pier we can decorate. Jenny says, I don't like the camera. Oh, yeah, this is a good point, too. Jenny says, I don't like the camera feature, especially for children. That's very true.
Yes, that is true.
Online, that's very true.
They don't have no self-preservation.
They didn't think about that, did they?
All.
Tammy says it's
didn't.
okay. It's basically
Stranger
HHP, but glad to get new items. And Crispy says, I wonder that, too, about how much of the pier we can decorate. So that is a very good point that Jenny made also, though. What about the children online? Is there going to be, well, maybe parental settings, though. You could, like, turn that off and people wouldn't be able to. But still, you just never know about the online stuff either, you know. Got to be safe with the kids. Tammy says, I'm a very private person. I wouldn't want to show myself to random players that I don't really know. So
I don't either. That's why I'm hoping that it's not like, I'm hoping that you can just use a static avatar.
Right.
And not have to have the camera.
Right.
Okay, I have to mute. I've got to wake up the little one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna mute my mic and.
Can I just
talk
keep?
into the monitor.
I'll just
be
keep.
right back.
I'll just keep talking. Is that okay?
Go for it.
Okay. Says, yeah, all the new free. Kevin says, yeah, I like the new free items too, Catman. It's really good. And no, well, yeah, I'm sure the Catman plush for all of you. Like, overall, I'm really excited about the new items and all that. Yeah, I'm not going to buy the camera either, Crispy. Yeah, I agree.
I wouldn't buy the camera initially either.
Yeah, Jenny, I wouldn't. Yeah, children are tech smart. Yeah, so they might hack parental controls. Yeah, that's true. They are very tech smart these days. I don't care about the camera effect. I'm just happy about AC&H getting an update. Yeah, and we are too, Rose. We're just, yeah, I'm really happy that AC&H is getting an update. I don't care about the cameras either. I just don't think it's something that I would want to use. But if it is for other people, that's okay too. You know, like if you like it, that's cool. I just don't think I would like that feature of it. But I am happy that it's getting an update for sure. The hotel looks good. I think the hotel looks good overall. So that's good. What else did you guys like about the update before we move further on? I'm a hot mess today. Just ignore me. Anything else that we liked? I liked the ball crafting. I thought that was a really good thing to add in. And we've been needing the ball crafting for a while. So I was excited about that. Really excited about the ball crafting.
I'm stoked about that.
Yeah. The ball crafting was really exciting.
I have complained about that since day one.
Yeah. The ball craft.
One thing at a time.
The ball. Yeah.
I need to make 5 of these.
Yeah. But yeah, I agree. Ball crafting is great, Guffy.
That was my pre-Treasure Island days.
Paisley Cat says the ball crafting. Crispy says it's amazing. Ball crafting and crafting from storage. Yep, classy. That's great. I agree. And Jenny says, I wonder if the hotel and the airport will be the same colors. I don't know, Jenny.
Ooh,
that's a very interesting question. Yeah, that's an interesting. Gosh, this is so much fun. We have to start doing them like this, Poofy. This is so much fun.
Our tech smells together.
This is fun. This is a lot of fun.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. This is so
there
much
might
fun.
be some touch screens that y'all may have to ignore
Yeah.
while we try to figure out how to get like to sharing one stream.
Yeah.
So they're having like one stream.
Yeah.
One screen. So that we're not having to like go back and forth.
Yeah. I wonder if the updates secretly come with the ability to change the airport color. Not fussy if they did or didn't. That would be good too. And also another thing while we're on the subject, and you'll have to forgive Poofy and I. We're real chatty. We like it. I would love that too.
We put them out.
Yeah. But if you could move resident services, what do y'all think about that? If you can move your resident services, yay or nay? Would people like that? Like, I would like that. You can move it around where you wanted it. But
Yes.
there's probably a reason for that.
No.
Okay, should we watch some more of it now?
No, we need to talk about moving resident services. Why can't we not do that now? Why?
I don't know. And
They
here,
put
okay, and
forward.
here's another thing. Like, and Ernie says this a lot too. Why can't we see the items in our pockets? They're all leaps.
Exactly.
When are we gonna get the ability to see what is in our pockets? Like,
That's what I want to know.
with
Why
a
is it
picture
not,
or
when you hover
something.
over it tells us the name. Why can it not just show us a little icon?
Yeah, because that would be great. Right?
The icon is already there in the storage.
Right.
Make it smaller.
I agree.
It's already there.
So
It's-
Crispy
it's
said
surprising.
that would be nice to moving resident services. Jenny says if I could move it around, make designing easier. And Rose says yes too. And I think they should let us see what's in our pockets instead of just a leaf. I mean, like, you have to go through a million items.
I don't care if it's a leaf, if you can just like hover over it and then it shows you. Because when you have something that's like named similarly to like 6 different items, you're like, what was that one again?
Yeah.
Question?
Right.
Just we can hover over it and we're like, boop, instead of popping up the name.
Right.
Again, those assets are already in the game.
I agree.
Just, if you could pop up a word, why not a picture?
Right. I agree with that.
I'm just saying.
So, all right. Just let me know when we're ready to move the trailer along. Are you ready? Are we in the same place?
You're at 526. I'm at
Yeah.
525.
Okay. So I think we're good, don't you? We good?
Do what?
We're ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At the hotel, you can scan compatible Amiibo accessories to invite guests.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
I like that.
Yep.
Thank you
So
for
you
your
can
hard
invite
work.
who you
As
want.
always,
Yep.
we hope you can unwind today and
I
enjoy
do
your
hope.
stay.
Okay, pause. Real quick. With the hotel, okay, so over on HHP, you can change the size of the rooms, correct?
Yes.
I wonder if that will be able to carry over here to the hotel.
I don't know. And will some of the HHP stuff, now that we're talking about it, will it carry over? Will HHP carry over to the hotel? That's interesting.
Yes. I wonder if, like, room sizing, being able to resize the room. Do you see that lamp in the background?
I see it.
That is really cool.
I like that.
Lamp and that chair and that table, those are new.
I know. I like that, don't you?
I do.
I wish they would give us some, like, new rugs and stuff.
I wish we could put rugs outside.
All new items. The cabinet says that room is all new items. They're all new. Is it all new?
Those are sloppy items back there. The
But-
couch and the bed, those are sloppy.
Sloppy. Okay.
Those are from aren't they?
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Customized. I could be wrong.
Welcome back, Tammy. Yeah, Poofy is telling us what she thinks. Rose said, what do you think of the update? Or making sweets? Jenny said, or making sweets. Yeah, that would be fun too. Most of it is new, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them are new. Yes, some of them are new.
Like the upstairs in the house. Ooh, yes.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Love if we could do that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I mean, imagine that. Like you have like a presidential suite, like a bridal suite.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. The new tubular items. Yeah, I like, yes, they are new, Catman. I like the tubular items. The table, the chairs, the lights.
Yeah, I think that the table and chair and the lamp were.
Yeah.
But the couch and the bed, I thought those were sloppy items.
I did too, but I could be wrong. But I thought they were, but I like the new tubular items. Those are really nice.
Poofy's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I'll be right back. Let me mute. I've got to go turn off somebody's alarm clock.
Okay. But I like it. I think it's good. I like the hotel overall. Let's see. Jenny says, hi, Cass. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Welcome back, Tammy. Yes, you can play with the update, Moses, and it'll be really a lot of fun. Yeah. The update is for everyone, and we're discussing the update and all the new items. Yeah, exactly. Bulk buying would have been nice, I agree. Bulk buying would be really, really nice, because then whenever you go to buy items, like you could, like say you wanted to buy 5 cedar trees from the shop, then you could punch in that you want 5. So I don't know, Jenny. Didn't they do this in 2.02 and then eventually there were things that they didn't show us? I can't remember. It's been a while, but well, Pat really doesn't play Animal Crossing, Rose, but he's excited for us anyway. He really doesn't play Animal Crossing on a whole very often. Okay, Cass, good luck finding your island. Bulk buying would have been a great one. I agree. Yep, I agree with that. Because then, like I said, you could buy certain amount. Like you can when you buy the flat. No, I guess you can when you buy the trees. So something else would have been nice with the bulk buying. Because I think you can already do trees and flowers that way anyway. So that wouldn't have mattered on that. I think they did too, Jenny. Like bulk buying, like if you wanted more than one chair or more than, I can see that. Instead of like in Nook shopping, having like if you wanted like 5, for example, like 5 servers, like you could like just like punch in that you want 5. Yes, Nook Miles ticket is a good idea too. Like if you could buy more than one Nook Miles ticket at a time, that would be really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. So. And overall, I think they gave us, like, just giving us ball crafting and crafting from storage was a big quality of life improvement. But I still think they could give us more quality of life stuff.
They could.
Yeah, they could. Like, seeing what's in your pocket, bulk buying, what else? Oh, when you travel to a Nook Miles ticket island, then you don't have to go back to your island and go through the whole airport process again. That would be good too. So,
I mean, when we go to Harv's, we can just go to Tortimer.
Yeah.
Why can't we ever do that?
Right. Yeah. I don't understand why we can't just, if we have another Nook Miles ticket, why can't Wilbur just hook us up?
Right.
You know, and just say,
all of that.
yeah, and just say, hey, you got another ticket there. Do you want to use it to go to another island, or do you want?
We'll fly to another island. Let's go.
Yeah, or do you want to go back? I mean, why can't Wilbur handle that? You know, he can't handle giving us the right villagers, so he could at least handle that. So, you know.
At least you can, look down while he's flying and be like, oh, look, there's another island.
Yeah. Do you want to go there? Or he could just take your ticket. Why is he not capable of just saying, you've got another Nook Miles ticket, would you like to use it? So that, I don't understand. Crispy says,
like you do that when you're actually flying.
Right.
When you have a layover, you don't go home.
Right. Let's see.
You just, have a layover. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't go home to go to another place. To go home to go to another place. Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair, Moses. You feel like Lincoln's Splatoon outfits were really cool, but I kind of wish they had added more. But the Legos look really awesome. But I wish they added more outfits like from Metroid. That's fair. Kevin says, I would also like storage search. Yes. For example, just type spooky if you want to decorate for Halloween, especially since storage is going up to 9K. Yes, that would be awesome. Storage search would be awesome. And Guffy says that better be in the future game. I agree. Tammy says, I noticed you have more Nook Mile tickets. Shall we take you to another one? Easy peasy. Yep, that would be. Yep.
Exactly. And that's the dialogue that they need to use.
Yeah, and then Guffy said, can I have a layover at Starbucks or Nook Mucks? Can I have a layover at Starbucks or Nook Mucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why is the airport is not like a Brewster's?
Yeah. With a waiting area. Or like where you're having a layover. That's true. Mm-hmm. Why couldn't they have like a little area on the Nook Miles ticket islands where you could basically like maybe have like you said, or like Guffy said, like a little layover thing, like this is where you're going to be until, you decide if you want to go home or you want to go to another island. That wouldn't be a bad idea. So everybody has such good ideas. All right.
Yes. See, if they should have asked us first. We could have fixed the game.
Yeah. Well, they listened to us about some things. The ball crafting and the crafting from storage. They heard us. Now they need to hear us on the airport and the bulk buying and things like that. Being able to see the items in your pocket instead of a leaf. Like, I understand that that's the game. Or maybe what they could do is leave the leaf, and then when you click over it, you could see. Like, when you scroll over it, it would let you see. It would still be a leaf, but you could scroll over and just see. So, if they don't want to take that out of the game because it's nostalgic, then maybe they could leave it in there, and then when we click over the leaf, we could see what the item is. That wouldn't be a bad idea either.
Well, it would make more sense in the future if the Joy-Cons are going to be more like mice or mouse.
Right.
If they're going to be more like a mouse, then hovering over things.
Yes.
Keep it as a leaf. When it comes up, instead of it being the word, have the icon.
Right.
That would be more like what actually happens on like PCs and stuff. So that would make more sense to me.
Me too. Welcome in, my kid. Thank you so much for being here and for joining Poofy and I.
Yes, Alex. Employer and Sawyer. Yeah, they rhyme. Especially my accent. Almost everything rhymes.
Yes.
If you try hard enough, I guess.
Right. So, all right. Should we continue on or wait? Should we continue on now or?
Yeah, we can continue on. I'm really eating some really sour gummy bears. So,
okay.
I stole some Halloween candy. Don't tell the little one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is really sour. So, let's go.
Okay.
To increase your island brand recognition, Tom Nook wants to promote it.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
DIY
I bet he does.
Goods. Check this box to see which items to craft.
Okay.
Once you've gathered the necessary materials, it's time to get crafting. Deliver the goods in exchange for hotel tickets.
Okay, pause.
Okay. Pause.
Okay, so am I Am I incorrect in assuming that we're gonna be able to pull the crafting materials from storage
Yes.
now as well
Yes.
instead of having to have it in our pockets?
Yes. You're going to be able to ball craft.
Fantastic.
Yes.
That was so annoying.
And you're going to be able to ball craft and pull it from storage. And
Yes.
then you send it. I think, like, don't you, like, Captain gets it somehow and he takes it for you, and then you earn hotel tickets. And you can take those hotel tickets, I believe, and exchange them for special items, I think. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Yep. Yep. So yes, you can pull.
I'm just so happy with being able to pull the crafting materials from storage and then the bulk crafting.
Right.
I'm just so happy for that.
Yeah.
I really am.
Yeah. So yeah, that's true. Crystal did say that earlier, Aiden. Yeah, she did. And yes, you pull that stuff from storage and then you can craft it. And I think it should be across the board. So I think it's for the hotel, and then I think it's also for just out in the game, you know.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that'll be nice. So, Kevin said, or have Wilbur fly you to the island, but have Nico there also to sell you to other islands, still using Nook Mile tickets. And when you are done, have Wilbur fly you back. That's a good idea too, Catman. Angel said Nintendo has a news article on the Switch saying ball crafting was universal and pulled from storage. Thank you, Angel. We appreciate that. Okay. So these are all really good ideas, guys. Hopefully they listen. So I just would love to see that, because the back and forth to the airport is kind of hard for, like, it drives me crazy, but maybe it doesn't bother some people, I don't know. But the ball crafting is really exciting, so very, very, very exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, so very exciting.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Captain will take care of the delivery,
Yeah.
helping to spread the
Floating
word
Yeah.
about your island. Take your home storage to the max.
Oh, yeah.
Until now, you could store up to 5,000
I'm so
items.
excited about
With
this.
update,
Me too.
Okay,
upgrade it
so
2
side
times
note,
and store a total of
Side note, you know who's gonna be stoked about this? Ernie.
Ernie. Yes, he is. He's going to be so excited.
Full storage.
9,000. So, okay.
9,000. How, taking bets now on how fast Ernie will have storage full.
What do I get? What do I get? What do I get?
It's a running joke.
Yes. Yes. So, absolutely. I'm excited about this, but I am with Catman, like he said earlier. Maybe we could have a storage search, you know, because with 9,000 items, you know, it's going to be, I wonder how they'll categorize them and things like that.
No, we absolutely need that.
Okay.
Having 9,000, I do think they should have bumped it up to 10.
Yes.
And I think that they should have had the search, because scrolling through 10,000
Guppy.
items is going to be redonkulous.
Yes.
Ridiculous. It's going to be redonkulous.
Right. Angel says it works like it does on DDV as far as crafting goes. Guppy says, for the love of, I don't know if I can read this. Can Digby come back, please? Tammy says 9,000 still won't be enough.
9,000 still won't be enough.
Yeah. Crispy says those are going to go get full fast with the trees and bushes and flowers, though. And that's
Yeah,
true.
I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's coming. We're not through that part of the trailer yet. But that is also something really exciting. So now, when you want to store, say you got all these extra trees hanging around, and, you know, now you don't have to leave them on your island. You can just store them and then say, okay, this is what I got. And then, you know, you can go back and, yeah.
Plant new ones.
Yeah. And Kevin said, Palia keeps giving us storage upgrades and it's never enough. So,
Agreed, Catman. Absolutely agreed.
Yeah. So, I mean, storage in games is never enough. Pockets, you can't have big enough pockets in games. My pockets are always full. It doesn't matter
And
what
there's
game
also
I'm
another
playing.
thing. Why couldn't we get a fifth line for the pockets? Why couldn't we have 50?
Yeah, my pockets are always full. Like
Always full.
it does not matter what game I play. It could be Animal Crossing, it could be Stardew Valley, it could be Dinkum, it could be anything like that, and my pockets are always full. So,
Because, okay, so this is another rant. This could have been a quality of life improvement that we desperately needed. Like, why do we have to store our tools in our pockets? And if we have a tool ring, why didn't it snap to a tool ring and get it out of our pockets? Because that's nearly 10 items. That takes like almost a whole line
yeah,
of our pocket storage
Yeah.
right there.
right. And
So effectively, we're working with currently, if you've got your pockets maxed out in Animal Crossing, you've got like 31, 32 slots
right.
that you can use. And when you're in decorating mode and you're trying to just chuck things out of your pocket because you've got it mostly full of tools, I'm sorry, that irritates me. If I've got a tool wheel and I've bought it with the Nook Miles, please make it snap to that
Yeah.
and get it out of my pocket.
Yeah, I agree. Rose said 20,000. Glassy says
Yes.
search bar would be life changing. Angel says it's over 9,000 memes. Crispy says I do different size trees and flowers stack. So Crispy's saying, do they stack? Imagine all the different
Ooh.
stunted trees and flowers if they aren't fully grown. So yeah, I wonder if it stacks.
Question.
Classy says I don't like the odd number. It should be at least 10. That's going to bother me now. And Luma,
new irritation unlocked. Not even a fear.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like at the back of my mind. Like,
Yeah.
There's only 9,000. Why is it not 10?
Yeah, Classy says in Luma Island we have infinite pockets.
Exactly. And in Infinity Mickey, my backpack never gets full.
Right. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Infinity Nikki,
Yep.
It doesn't get full either, does it?
I could pick up everything from in the whole entirety of Mirrorland. I could groom every single animal. I could catch every bug, and my pockets still wouldn't be full because it stacks past 999 as far as I know. I haven't even hit cap on anything yet.
Right. Well,
And now they unlock cooking.
oh yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So Tammy says, should have added a new added shed specifically for storing trees and flowers with its own number for storage. I agree with that. Like
Should have been. You know what? It should have been. It's
I agree with that. Its own tree and
Like
flower
greenhouse?
storage. Yeah, I agree. Don't you? Like its own storage for trees and flowers? I agree with that. Yeah. Classy said that would be so nice, and Classy said the tool wheel would be nice to get those tools out of pockets. Yeah, it would, because then you would have more space in your pockets. So if you had a separate, just like tool wheel, so like example, Stardew Valley, we don't have no, we do, don't we have the tools in our pocket? Yeah, we do. I think we do. But yeah, that would be nice if you could get the tools out of your pocket. That's what Classy's saying. And then she said, I recently played a demo game where the tools are in their own tool wheel and my backpack storage was separate. That would be a good idea too. That's a good idea also. So, yeah, I mean, the bigger storage is nice, but we might have needed a little more. And it will be interesting to see if the flowers in the trees stack, right? I mean, how do you feel about the added storage, Poofy? Do you like it?
No, I'm thrilled about that because I always cap my storage out really fast.
Right.
So having and being able to upgrade it over time it is a quality of life improvement that we needed for a very long time.
I agree.
I don't know why. Like 5 years too long.
Right.
That's how long we've needed it. I really, really like the idea that somebody said about why couldn't we have like a separate storage for the flowers and the trees, and I was like, a greenhouse?
Yes.
That would have been so cool.
A greenhouse.
That would have been so good.
Yeah, we have a greenhouse in Stardew. I love Stardew.
Oh, I see what Guffey said. For the love of shizus, can Digby please come back?
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. It's interesting to read through the chats and see what they're saying. And putting them in your pocket instead of eating fruit to pick it up. And yes, I agree, Rose. I agree with that. And Tammy says, I kind of doubt trees will stack. Not sure about flowers. Yeah, they might not stack.
They might. A fully grown one might not stack.
I didn't think about that. That it wouldn't stack. I was just excited that we could do it. But I didn't think about it not stacking. I guess I should have thought about that, huh?
And the saplings do when they're like when you freshly buy them or something.
Yeah.
They do stack, or at least as far as I can remember, they do stack.
Right.
Fully grown trees don't. I don't think past the sapling stage they don't stack.
Okay.
So once you've planted them, at any point, I don't think they stack anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because Crispy said.
And need to be flowers.
Yeah.
Once you planted flowers from the seed,
they won't stack. Because Crispy said, yeah, same, Tammy, because they don't stack. Yeah, they don't stack in your pockets. And Guppy says Isabel misses her brother.
Yes, Isabel misses her brother. I am sad that like we don't have a lot of the previous iterations. Game iterations,
right?
In PCs, like Pelly and them, they got nixed from the game. They ran the post office. Why don't we have a full post office?
Yeah. Well,
New Horizons. It's just this little like kiosk thing.
They gave us a hotel. Maybe in the new game, they'll give us things like that, like these. Like some of these characters, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not real familiar with because I've not played the older games. So if you get the references, you can fill me in. Okay, so I'll know. But I'm not going to play like I know because I didn't play the older games, so I really wouldn't know. But maybe in the new game, they'll give us some of those characters back or a post office or something like that in the new game. And do we feel like this 3.0 update will be it? Will be all? Will we get more as they work on the new game to keep us satisfied and pacified? Crispy, I don't know if they showed the numbers, but I'll look when we get to that part and we'll see if we see a number when the trees and the flowers are stored. I'm not sure, but we can look.
As of right now, this is what I think about whether or not we'll get another update or we'll get a game. I think that this is probably going to be the last update before we get a new game.
Right.
Just because it's been 2 years since we've gotten the 2.0.
Right.
And they said no more updates. And now we're getting one. So what I'm hearing from Nintendo is, hey, we run into some issues with the new game, so let me slide you some bribery.
Yeah.
To keep y'all happy.
Yeah.
Well, and maybe this will buy us another couple of years so
yes.
we can get the new game up and going, because I have a feeling, and this is my prediction, is that it is going to be more like Pocket Camp with microtransactions.
Oh.
Just out there.
You think
I'm hoping not. I hope that they don't do that, but they saw a lot more success, and people talk about it still. Please just port over the items from Pocket Camp into New Horizons. That's all you've got to do. You've already got the models. It's already there. The artwork's done. Just boop, port it over. We would pay for it as a DLC. Even I was one of those people. I was like, yes, take my money. Right. I would do that.
Yes.
I would pay for a DLC just for the decor items from Pocket Camp. So
I think there would be a lot of people. Yeah. I think there'd be a lot of people that would agree with you on that. I think there'd be a lot of people that would do that. That would like that. I really do.
Hello.
Hi, Jan. Thank you for stopping in.
Good morning. Nice. Oh.
Hi, Jan.
TJ Jan. Have you met Paleo friends. I do need to play the new update. Not the new update. There's a new update coming. Side note. But also the Halloween event.
I do not have a Switch 2. Welcome in, J-Man. I don't have a Switch.
Chat it out.
Don't.
Jan plays all the time. TJ plays all the time. Marie introduced me to TJ.
I don't have a Switch 2 yet, but I'm hoping to get one for Christmas. But welcome in, and thank you for joining us today.
Hey, Leah.
And Stardew will be getting an update too at 1.7 at some point.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
1.7 at some point. And DDV has the Wild Blossom Ranch coming in November. So, there's a lot of games getting ready to do that.
Yeah.
And Kevin says, I'm with Poofy. We will be buying DLC, small add-ons, and extra content with amiibo cards and scanning figures. Yep.
Exactly.
I'm
not saying that I'm not going to be buying these things.
Right.
I just have a problem with the upfront extortion of it all.
Yeah.
Extort me little bit by little bit. Nickel
Yeah.
dime me.
Exactly. All right, should we continue on now?
Yeah.
All right,
or I'm going to keep ranting.
All right, let's do it.
9,000 items. And now you can even store trees, shrubs, and flowers.
That's what I'm afraid of, TJ. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm afraid of.
Who do we have here?
Oh, it's Rossetti?
Rossetti
Okay, I'm
started
just
a
forgetting
new
plants.
cleanup
Come on.
service.
Rossetti. Okay, I'm at Rossetti.
Okay.
There are 3 areas.
I
that
know.
can be
See,
tidy.
here's Rossetti finally
Let's have it
coming
tackled
back. So
just
we're
the
getting
front yard
Catherine,
of this
and we're getting
house.
Rossetti back. Y'all, people used to be terrified of Rossetti. From
You
what
can
I
also
hear.
have him clean up any flowers or custom designs. Any items he collects can be safely stored away, just in case you need them later. Nice and tidy.
But pause
Thanks,
for just a second.
Pause.
Okay, so
All right.
I love the idea of Rossetti cleaning up your items. Like, say you're gonna flip an island over,
Right.
like Ernie does for Halloween. Like, he doesn't reset and start a whole new island.
No.
But like cleaning up trees and stuff. Well, I guess Leaf only cleans up weeds. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he cleans up the flowers. And Crispy said she didn't see any numbers. I didn't see any numbers either, Crispy.
Neither did I.
So I'm sure that they don't stack. Jay says, I'm also getting mine next week because the holidays are here. They will be selling out. Yep, I agree with that. Kevin says Rossetti has gone soft in his old age.
I know.
Oh, this is fun. I like this. So how do we feel about Rossetti? I feel good about it. I think it's a good feature to have.
I'm glad that they're bringing Rossetti back this way. This is a
Right.
good way. Because
Yeah.
I was like, well, why is Rossetti cleaning up the trees and the flowers? That's because Leaf has limits. He's like, I'm only doing weeds.
Right.
You can only pay me. I can only be here for this long. I can't emotionally be invested in your trees and your plants.
Right. Right. So Rossetti will do your trees and your plants, right? Does he do items? He
Yes.
just does trees and plants,
The
correct?
items, yes, the items and the flowers and the trees.
Oh, that's cool. So he does do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rossetti does all the rest of it.
Right. Okay. Well, it's a
That's
nice
awesome.
feature. I like it. I think it's cool.
And see, Rossetti used to only pop up and be like, "Did you save your game?"
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
On the older ones. On the older games. So.
Yeah, I'm glad that Rossetti's back too, TJ. This is a great way of bringing this character back.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. So, Tammy says Tammy says let's give Concerned Ape a little praise for giving us new updates for free always. Yay!
Yeah. Yes, for free. That is awesome.
Yeah, and then Leaf only cleans up weeds if you have a ton, and Crispy says and items too.
Paleo.
Right.
Paleo hasn't put updates behind
A paywall.
Paleo's a free-to-play game.
Right. It's
Only the cosmetics
right.
are pay.
Yay! Congratulations, Cass, on finding an island with the airport you wanted. That's awesome. That's great. Nice. Crispy says... Oh, she's talking about Leaf because Catman said Leaf only cleans up weeds if you have a ton, and Crispy says yes. True Catman is like 100,000 bells. So, blue, yay! That's awesome. You got the blue. I'm happy for you, Cass. If that's what you wanted, I'm very happy that you found it. That's awesome. Okay, so I like Rossetti. I think we're both everyone's in agreement that we like it. So it's a good thing. So.
Yeah,
it'd be nice.
I think you have to have like 300 plus weeds to even get weed to be interested to get Leaf even to be interested in picking your weeds.
Right.
So sorry, I have two inputs going in each ear.
It's okay.
So when one of them starts talking, I stop and I listen. I'm like, that's me talking. Keep talking.
I know it's hard. I'm trying not to dominate the conversation either. I hope I'm not.
No. It's because one is the input so that I can hear you live, and then the other one is from stream to make sure that everything is working properly.
Okay.
And I needed to take my earbud out so that I can
focus. Okay, that's fine. I don't want to dominate the conversation. I want it to be us together. But we'll get in a rhythm. We'll get in a rhythm.
We're still working this out. This is the first live one that we've done.
Yeah.
The first 10 minutes were... Yeah. They were rough.
Yeah.
But we got through it.
I figured it out. I'm so proud of myself. I figured it out.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
And then next time we'll have to figure it out again.
Yeah.
So,
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Crispy says, Crispy says, I do wonder if it will cost miles or what, because when you call rescue services, it's 100 miles each time. So she's wondering if it will cost miles to do Rossetti. So I'm not sure. Yeah, that's a good question, and I'm not sure, and I don't think it said, did it? No, it didn't say.
I cut this out of the last podcast. I kept saying, if I let it cook, if I let the video play, we might find out something. So
all right.
I'm interjecting my thoughts.
All right, let's do it. Let's let the video play a little more here.
Okay, I'm at 7:06. Where are you at?
7:24.
Ooh, okay.
All right, do you want me to wait on you?
Okay, give me 20 seconds.
Okay. You want to start a content creators podcast? It's a lot of fun, Guppy. We're really enjoying it. I'm picky at making new islands. Me too, Rose. I'm extremely picky.
That looks so good.
It's fun, Guppy. You should do it.
So I'm at 7:28 now.
Okay.
So looking at Rossetti, after the post cleanup, there is a tree and a bush left. So do you get to keep? Can you tell Rossetti which ones to leave and which ones to remove? That would be very, very, very. Oh.
That would be nice.
Oh,
that would be nice if you did. Yeah. Yeah. That would be really nice.
Hello, Cozy Stars. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Cozy. Thank you. Hi.
All right. Should we let it cook some more?
Okay. Yeah. We gotta let it keep cooking.
Let it keep cooking.
Black screen it goes. Okay.
Okay. Ready? Go.
Yes.
It's been a long day. So let's enjoy.
Yes, this.
Oh, this is what I'm so excited
about.
I'm so excited about this.
I'm so excited.
I nearly wanted to peel my skin off at this. That sounds so excessive. I'm so sorry.
When you enter a deep slumber, Luna will welcome you and whisk you away to a new dream world. You'll wake up in a pristine, fresh location called Slumber Island.
Yes!
You're free to do whatever you want.
I know!
So exciting.
Your Slumber Island by using items you previously obtained.
Okay, I paused. I'm at 8:24.
And even place.
Okay, let me run it. I'll run it till there. Okay, paused.
This
This.
is one thing that I was telling CrossingManiac, I said, this is what I'm super, super
I
excited
am
about.
so excited about this Slumber
right
Island
here,
deal.
Wait, just you wait. Just you wait. It gets better, Jan. Jan says, I like this. I'm
This
like,
is
"Yeah,
good.
me
This
too.
is good.
Me
This
too."
is good.
If I let it cook, we will get to the good bit.
You ready?
I was about to give it away. I need to shut up. Okay, I'm going to hit play.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Talk
Let's
over me.
I'm sorry, Cass. I hope you find another one.
You can
It is like creative mode. I'm so excited about
So
this.
excited.
This is the
Break
one,
down
like,
clips.
I'm not saying, like, this is just the one part. No, all of the free
by talking to
update is
Lloyd.
amazing, but this?
This.
easily place
And Joel.
bridges and inclines.
Okay.
Yay!
Select the time of day and the weather.
Yes!
I
Bring
need
your
you to
island
pick up the
residents
trees.
on by.
You don't
Yes.
have to eat the fruit.
Yay!
Each
I
player
mean,
can build up to
terraforming
3
Mars.
islands. I know.
and choose from 3 sizes:
Yes.
medium, or
Oh.
large.
Yes.
I mean, just poof, done.
You can also meet up on a friend's
Yes.
Slumber Island.
Yes.
Play together.
Yes.
Decorate with
It's just
furniture to
summon
your
them.
heart's content.
Yay. You can do it with your friends.
Build a cliff.
Look at that.
You can do it with your friends.
Or dig in to
Unique
create a
islands.
lake.
That's what I was trying to get
So fun.
Your friends
to, is
can
being
build
able to
the
make
island of your
the
dreams.
3 sizes.
Should we pause or should we keep going?
I'm at 9:09.
I'm at 9:35. I'll stop for a minute.
Okay.
Oh, it's so cool. It's so fun. It's like creative mode. Yes, Crispy, it is. Class is excited for this.
This is top tier. This is look at this. This is what we were wanting.
Yeah, we can play
We
together.
were talking about, yeah.
We can build together and play together. This is really awesome. And
This is what I was super, super excited about that.
I know.
Okay, I'm
Chris-
in various collaborations now.
Crispy said, walking backwards and sidestepping is just. Yes, it is.
Yes, finally.
Yes.
Because we haven't been able to do that
Yes.
either.
Wondering if the Slumber Islands are going to be savable and visible to others. That's what Tammy says. Class is excited about walking backwards. It is very exciting. Very, very exciting.
We basically have 3 different, like, preset loads. Okay, so in Palia, you can have, I don't know what the cap is. I currently have 5 slots that will load on my original plot.
Right.
With different ones that I can decorate on.
Right.
And that's essentially what this is.
Yeah. It's fun. Like, it's what we've been wanting. We can play together. We can work together. It's been something that we have been waiting for a very long time. So, like, it's really, really nice, and I'm really, really excited. And I think this is one of my favorite features right here. And can we just talk about the fact that they did not put this part here behind a paywall? They let us have it for free in the update. Can we just talk about that? That alone to me is just, I don't know. I like it. I'm proud of Nintendo for not putting this behind a paywall. Like, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So,
Yeah.
Rose says,
Sorry, the little one is in here.
it's okay. Rose says, I love this update. Me too, Rose. Kemet says you can create a party island to play games. That's true. That would be fun. A lot of fun. Yeah. Let's see.
Say he likes Animal Crossing.
He likes Animal Crossing. We do too. We love Animal Crossing. Good morning to you, Tio. And I hope you're doing well and feeling better. So, yeah, this is a really fun feature. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. So I'm excited. So should we let it?
Excited about
Yeah.
the collaboration part of it. That is what we've been begging for.
Yeah.
This is what
Yeah.
we did when we had initially we wanted people to come over, and when you make people best friends,
Right.
Like, this is wanting. We were wanting help.
Right.
And instead of just being able to, chop down trees and move, flowers and bushes, we were wanting help with terraforming.
Yes.
Help with being able to, do an area collaboratively together. And I'm just shocked that not only we're going to be able to do that, it's going to be community with either up to 8 or 12 people, depending on which
one you have.
council.
Right.
And you're going to be able to save, 3 preset slots?
Right. Yes.
Which is, it's amazing.
Yes.
Orange and blue?
I write orange.
He's got his blankets.
You're going to be able to have 3. So, like, that's awesome. Like Tammy said, she said, I wonder if they're going to be savable and visitable to others. Like,
I hope so.
Like, as a dream address, I guess is what she's saying. And I hope so. Like, I'm not really sure. But I hope that it will be. But this, by far, is just awesome.
I know. You see it right there?
And you can practice. Like, say you want to practice. Well, you can just go to this one and practice and then go back and do it on one other island you're building. You want to practice with somebody, or you want to... That would be worth it for me right there. Just being able to collaborate with someone and do our own thing. That'd be so cool. So, I'm excited.
It's going to be it really is. The sheer amount of not only the accessibility that we can get now with that, but like oh my gosh, just imagine what's going to come out of this. I mean, this is really going to pump some new life into the game.
Yeah.
It really is. I cannot wait to see what we'll do with this. I mean, looking at it now with how limited it is, I didn't even think this could even be, that we'd ever get anything like this.
No, me either.
So, seeing now what we could have been having this whole entire time, you're telling me we could have had this whole time?
Yeah.
What?
They could have, but they could have done a lot of this the whole time, in my opinion.
I'm sure that they had to figure it out, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Like I said, DAs, maybe SLs.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. So we're not sure, what they will do, but that's a good fair point, Tammy. Like you said, instead of the DA, maybe the SL. That's absolutely, So.
Sorry, I'll mute. He's just chatting.
It's okay. I say we need to do a content creator slumber island as soon as the update drops, just to try it out. I would be down for that. I really would. I think that would be a good time. We could do it on stream or in a, we could do that. It would be fun. And that's what Catman said. I also wonder if you only have items from your catalog. Or if you can combine catalogs on the SLs. That's what from Crispy. So she wonders if only there are items from your, or can you combine the catalogs on the Slumber Islands? Okay, so if that's a good question. I don't know.
Still need a for being able to use them, or if would it be able to pull from everybody's catalog?
That's what. Yeah, I think that's what she means. Like, can we pull from all of them?
Don't mess with that now. Oh, you're fit.
Or rather, sills. Tammy says, or rather, sills. And Crispy says for decorating. I'm not sure. That's an interesting question.
Elaborate on it, so
I don't know.
Do we need to rewind?
I don't know. Did they say?
I'm at 9:42. I didn't stop fast enough. Because I was trying to see, because I saw one in the background. I thought pull something from storage.
Do you want me to rewind? Let's see.
Yeah, I rewound to 9:26.
Okay, I'm at 9. Okay. Hang on, let me get there. There it is, and we can play it to see. Okay, I'll play it.
Dig in to create a lake.
Okay.
your friends can build the island of your dreams.
Okay, so
Let's go
at
over some of the new
9:34,
collaboration items.
Oh, I went too
player
far.
in the purple ball cap pulled something from storage, but I couldn't see because
There
I
it
can't
is.
tell who.
There's
like, who
9:34.
the owner is.
Let me look at it.
See, we got like 2 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't see it either, and now I'm at
Yeah,
9:41. When they started the
means
Slumber
that-
Islands, they said something about it. Okay. Well, let's go
When they
back.
put this number, they said something about it. So
Okay. Let's see.
there we go. Choose the island that you want. I'm at 9:09.
Okay.
Oh, it's that one. Which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Choose the size of the island.
You can also meet up on a friend's slumber
left.
island and play together.
Oh, that one too.
Decorate
This
with
one too.
furniture to your heart's content.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it, though?
Together.
Because did you see where they were putting the items down? But I couldn't see from what storage it was coming from. But they
So
were
meet up on a
putting
friend's
items
slumber
down.
island and play
Oh,
together.
they were. Yeah.
Decorate with furniture to
Yeah,
your heart's content.
I think you can.
Work together
Yeah.
to build a cliff.
It looks like it to me. Because
I
Catman said, yeah, he pulled a street light. So, yeah, I think
You and
so.
your friends can build the island of your dreams.
Yeah, they're pulling stuff out. I wonder if you all have to have it or just that certain person. Maybe that certain person, or you can combine it to create together type deal. I'm not really sure.
So I do wonder if it was being like a dream address, since it's like a slumber party. The whoever's slumber island that you're on,
Is the
everybody gets access to their catalog,
And then-
but like when you wake up, you don't have access to it. It's not like it cataloged it,
right.
you know.
So you have access to it while you're creating together, but then when you wake up, you have no access to the catalog. Maybe that's the way it's going to be.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
not cataloged your end, but you were able to use.
Yeah,
No buttons.
yeah. Kind of like on HHP. Yeah, I would say maybe so crispy. Maybe because like it kind of showed them pulling things out of the catalog, or like pulling things out anyway. I don't know, from a catalog. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, it showed like people putting things down. There are a lot of questions, but it is very exciting that we can do it together. But I would think maybe that would be the way it is. I'm not sure. Like, kind of like we do on HHP, we have a list of things that we can use. And what is it? Like, as long as you've used those things, you can use them on HHP. So maybe you have a catalog or a list of things on Slumber Island. And as long as you've used those things before, you can use them all together on the Slumber Island. Maybe, sort of, kind of like, I would think. I'm not sure. But it would be nice if, that's the way it is. So then everyone doesn't have to try to bring, but I'm sure it is. It would have to be something like that. Because, like, you couldn't, maybe your pockets are empty, you know what I mean? And you just pull from that catalog over there and then you can decorate like that. As long as you've used those items in game before. So, yeah. So, because that's how HHP is, right? You have had to use the item before.
Don't fight things. Hold on, sorry.
And then not crispy, but like crafting. Are we going to be able to craft on these or just pull from a catalog? So can we craft items or no? Like, is it just something that we get like in a big catalog to use? I'm not sure. So, hi, Rich. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
I have so many questions too.
Yeah.
I do. No messing with things. But like, look in the top right corner. You see how it's got like the little face and then fencing and then
Yeah.
a pop, like a bag. What is bag mean?
Where are
I don't
you?
know. It's gotta be your carry-on. Is that your carry-on storage?
Yeah, maybe. Like there are a lot of questions that I have. Tammy said there's so many questions, and there are. I agree. There are a lot of questions. Shiloh says to me feels like a catalog. Yeah, it could be, because then you would be able to pull. But I wonder if it has to be items that the player has already used. That the Slumber Island that belongs to the player, then the catalog would be items that the player has already used. If that makes sense. So it's hard to say that all in one sentence, but if that makes sense, yeah. So all right. Where are you in the video, Poofy?
9:32.
Should we continue?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to roll it back here just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Oops.
Okay, let's go.
Island of your dreams.
Right.
Let's go over some of the new collaboration items coming to the game.
Okay.
By helping at the hotel and increasing its island brand recognition, the
Where's the mint?
souvenir shop will start carrying Nintendo products, including retro toys and classic game systems. With an active Nintendo Switch online membership, you can even play a select classic game on each
Oh,
system.
yeah, this is exciting
That's
too.
playing with power.
That is so cool.
The classic games.
Additionally, via Nook Shopping, Lego items,
Lego.
furniture, and
The
fashion
people that
items,
like Lego,
such as
this will be good for
sofas,
them.
A table,
Crossing.
wall
Yeah.
Like a
Lego.
t-shirt,
tiny one is perked
and
up
more
Lego.
will
Lego.
be available. They come in a variety of colors.
I don't play with Legos very much, but this is for the people that do, this is great. Zelda! This is what I'm excited about.
There you
The
go.
Zone
Zelda!
Triforce, plus other furniture and
The
fashion
retro
items
toys you like,
inspired
Tammy.
by the Legend
And
of Zelda
Shiloh's excited for the
series
collabs.
become available by tapping
Yay,
the compatible Legend of
Zelda!
Zelda series
It
amiibo.
does look like Zelda.
In addition, newly added
Yay,
characters
new
Torin
villagers. Tolan
and Minoru
and
can visit
Minoru.
your island.
And
Cool.
yay.
You can also
They look
invite
really
them to
cool.
come live on
Yeah,
your island,
I'm
of
excited.
course.
That's really
And
cool
if you tap a
though.
compatible amiibo
And
from the
Splatoon.
series,
So if anyone plays
Splatoon,
Splatoon, I like the squirrels. I will definitely have to be having the squirrels.
seems like they're really
I like the new
dressing up.
hairstyle
Did y'all
too.
talk about? Hold up.
Okay.
Hold up.
Okay,
Go back.
go back to where?
The air here on Nintendo. Okay, never mind. I was about to say.
I like Nintendo.
Well, no. Okay, that's the island name. I was like, wait a second. Did what's his face? I can see his face. Nintendo Talks. I was like, did they know about this beforehand?
Let's see.
No, that's just the name of the island is Nintendo.
The other collab's not for me, but happy for everyone else is what Tammy says. Finally, Zelda gets some love. That was Shiloh. Okay.
CC
Navi in a jar. That's what Catman said. Zelda won his wand of wisdom. That's cool, Rich. That flower is too is new. Yep. Welcome back, Beanie. That's okay.
Splatoon collaboration items will also become available.
Things work together, and so
Use them to show off your true colors.
and they're working together. And Animal Crossing.
The free update for Animal Crossing New Horizons arrives January 15th. That's the same day as the Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Lego fans.
Yay.
Well,
Nintendo Talk. That's their name.
Yes, Pat, Nintendo, yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 edition and the free update. We hope you'll continue enjoying the island life.
Sorry, we were synced up there for a second.
That's okay. We'll let it run and then I'll wait.
Wait for you to see everything new on the island, January 15th.
Yay, January 15th. And I'm going to pause it right there. So overall, when we get to the end of this here and we've just got it on the pause screen, I think we're all really satisfied with it. I'm satisfied. I'm glad that they didn't put some of this stuff behind a paywall. So, yeah, like I think it's a good thing overall. I really do. I like it. I think they did a good job with the features they added. There's a couple of them I'm not too sure about, like the Splatoon items. Like, I don't play Splatoon, so for me, that wouldn't be, like, But Zelda, I'm very excited for. The hotel, I'm excited for the hotel, but like HHP is not a huge draw for me, but I know for some other people the hotel is just absolutely an awesome thing. So, and I think you do get new items with the hotel, so that's a good thing also. We need a Stardew collab, then they'd have my attention. That's what Tammy said. And I'm glad that your little one is resting, Beanie. Yeah, Stardew collab would be a really awesome thing. Like, it really would. It'd be truly awesome.
I'm kind of surprised that they don't have a Stardew
Well, me too.
collab yet.
But Infinity
Nikki
Nikki did it. I'm surprised that Animal Crossing and Stardew don't try to collab. That would be a good collab, and there would be a lot of players that would really like that. Because I know a lot of us that play Animal Crossing play Stardew Valley, so that would be an awesome collab also. So,
It would be.
And Kevin says, I don't play Splatoon either, but some of those items are pretty awesome. Yes, they are. I agree. I do agree that the villagers for the Splatoon ones are very interesting because they're squirrels, and I love the squirrels. So I did like that that fact that they were squirrels. That was really an awesome thing. I'm overall very satisfied with it. Those are my thoughts. I don't know.
I know Jan. Jan said, I like the idea of a hotel, but I want somebody else to decorate it. I know. But see, that's the thing. And that's what Angel Kitty was saying the other day, is that there are people that don't really care for the decorating.
Yeah.
And that is one thing that it seems like they are prioritizing.
Yeah. And
decorating.
I think that the reason that may be is because there are a lot of people who really do like the decorating. So they're trying to appeal to the audience. I'm not sure that they appeal to the audience that doesn't like decorating, because it seems like a lot of, except maybe for the Zelda and the new extra items and Slumber Islands, where you can go create with someone else, because then maybe that would make you more willing to do that, when you could do it with someone else. I don't know, just a thought and opinion,
decorating with somebody else, that would be a little bit more fun.
Right.
It might be more fun to hang out with somebody.
Right,
if
yeah.
you're decorating, if you're not somebody that likes to decorate necessarily.
Right, yeah.
At least you're getting to do something in the game.
Yeah, I agree. With your friends, yeah. So, besides just come over and, like, drop items or have coffee.
Shopping.
Or play games that we have, like, made up. Things like that, It'd be nice that we can really, like, maybe play the game together now. That's really a nice thing. So, Pokemon collab would be pretty cool, is what Beanie said. That would be awesome too. As I know there are a lot of people who really like Pokemon. Rich says Splatoon villagers were in New Leaf. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that, but I never have played the older games. So that's pretty cool that they did it again. Tammy says another thing. There may be more they're adding that they haven't showed in the trailer. We may be even more surprised. I agree with that, Tammy. I agree with that 100%. There could be more things.
It does. The hotel is, yeah. The hotel is basically free HHP.
Yes.
Basically, that's what it is. And I'm not begrudging that. I'm very excited about that.
Right.
But I can also see where it's like, another thing to do when you're not a decorator. I can absolutely understand that.
I can understand that. Shiloh says, I wonder if the boat tours are still going to be there. I would say so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Captain's at the far end of the pier. So
Yeah.
the captain's still going to be there.
Yeah, he's going to be there, and
Captain, I think, has more
yeah.
like responsibilities.
Yeah, and he probably has like different things that you can choose, like different prompts, I bet. So,
It looks like his family's running the hotel, so
Yeah.
he's shirking his responsibility.
right, yes.
Running a lucrative,
Right.
fishing tourism company, I guess.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
For one person on one island.
Well, now you know, and you know that Tom Nook is getting some of the kickback there, You got to give Tom a little.
Yeah, exactly.
You got
Tom Nook's getting kickback.
you got to give Tom a little. I mean, he's
I've never seen any of the villagers take the boat tours. I'm just saying.
I know. Well, you got to give Tom a little bit. He's probably getting his, he's got to
Tom's
pay.
taking a lot.
You got to pay his green fees and stuff. He plays golf with KK, you got
Your kneecaps.
to. Yep. Yeah, I know how I feel about Tom Nook. I would say probably so.
No, they're not going to give her the boat tour. That's the only way you can access those special islands.
Yeah. Yeah, I would think that they would keep those. I wouldn't think that they would get rid of that by any means. So, and then Tammy said, we'll see in January. We certainly will see in January what they do. So we did this morning because we wanted to get some feedback about how you felt about the update. We wanted to try this live. Maybe we see if we can do some of these live. When we have time. Because it just takes, we can actually chat with you. I mean, we can chat with you in a Premiere too, but that's not a problem. But we just wanted to try it live to see how it went. I think overall it went pretty good. So,
He's dismantling my gear.
yeah. You think we should get ready to wrap it up, Poofy?
Hi, Rich. Hello. Yeah, we can. I'm just trying to get his phone to work. It's not wanting to connect for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know why. So then he took off.
That's fine. He's cute. He's cute.
Glad he's cute. Why keep him around?
Hope no one is getting fired because of this update, Tammy. I saw on TikTok, they asked what type of villagers the 4 new neighbors will be, or they leaked what type of villagers the new 4 neighbors will be.
They leaked that. Oh, we know how that
Oh boy, we know about leaks. I wonder if we're going to be getting a pound hammer from them. I don't know. We know about that. In game, I mean. Yeah. Oh, she means in game. Tammy says, I hope no one is getting fired because of this update, and she meant in game. Well, you never know.
Oh, in game, yeah.
Yeah. You never know. Tom Nook.
Digby could come back.
Yes.
As like an island activities coordinator.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. And boy, that would put old Tom in a snit, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would. Games? We're not paying for that.
He's in control of the island. Don't you ever? No, I don't want. I'm so tired of people saying Isabella's shady. And Isabella's not shady. It's Tom that's the shady one. So he's real shady. He's real slick.
It's Tom, because when you first show up to the island, he doesn't say anything about any fees or anything.
No.
And then he's like, yeah, here's this currency you don't have. Now you have to pay it off. It's like indentured servitude.
I'm just saying, and I'm gonna die on this hill. I swear I will. But I'm just saying, we pay so many bells for the final version of that house, and there ain't no way in this world that it is worth that. I will die on this hill. I will. There is no way he is overcharging you for the house.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Chava.
Oh.
Okay, so is that leaked info, or is that did they officially
Cece is
post that?
peppy. Veggie is normal. Tulin is sisterly. And Minoru is Peppy. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I caught up now.
Okay. Sorry.
But yeah, I'm very, very, very excited about the
Me
Slumber
too.
Islands.
Yeah.
It's gonna have different plots. Having it basically be the real community islands
Right.
that we have really truly wanted, where people could actually come over. And even if it does, it seems like it's quote unquote damage to our islands, which a lot of people were worried about at the very beginning. People, oh, they're going to take my trees and stuff, because that was before Treasure Islands. Now
Right.
people don't care.
Right.
Because we can get items. We can get, because it used to be like really hard to get stuff. And then Treasure Island started coming out, after switches were able to be,
Right.
spicy.
Mm-hmm.
And so once that barrier and that hurdle was, passed, people were more lax about, like our old friend Naminsky coming through and,
Right.
like picking all the flowers.
Right.
I mean, I was like, flowers will grow back,
Right.
If I was saving the DA that day, that'd be a different story. But now having that Slumber Island, y'all.
That-
I mean, that really is
I
like
just
a game maker's dream.
Yes, I think that'll be good. We can build together, play together. I think we've all been wanting that for a long time, because here's the thing. Whenever I became a content creator and I thought and there's a new challenge idea that I can do with this too, but I'm keeping it on the down low right now. There's something we can do now that I have never been able to do before. But I'm not going to say what it is. You'll have to wait till
that's
next.
fine.
You have to wait.
You don't have to spill beans yet.
Yeah. So you have to wait till next year to find out. But with this new twist, there's stuff that we can do now that I couldn't do before in challenges. So I'm very excited. But I want to say, I'm not going to tell everybody. I won't, but yeah, it's exciting. But it gives us the ability to play together. So it's really awesome.
Yeah.
So, did anyone else?
Yes, I love that you're going to be able to summon in villagers with the amiibo, that's accessible in the hotel. That's fantastic. And the hotel rooms, we get to, decorate the interior of. I'm very excited about that. I mean, it is a lot like HUT
Yeah,
is set
it
up.
is.
It really is, and that's very exciting.
Bye,
But it's all
Moses. Thank you for
contained.
being here. Thank you so much for joining us. Crispy says, I hope you can kick certain people if they start getting disrespectful and not have to kick everyone out. That's very true. That's very true.
Yes.
Hi, Douglas.
That's what I'm
Welcome
saying.
in. Bye, Moses. You take care. Thank you for joining us today.
Bye, Moses.
Yeah, that would be good if you could kick people, because if they're not behaving, then that would be a good idea to be able to, and not have to get rid of everyone. So, yeah. I don't
I
know.
wonder how far that would be faster loading screens, though, if everybody sort of like dreams up a certain dress
Yeah.
in time instead of like everybody flying over.
Yeah, so I wonder how's that going to work? Like, do you just lay down in the bed and then you get a Slumber Island code or something to go to? So you go to a certain island. So
Yeah, instead of having to gate.
right.
Because I'm guessing like some sort of like host proxy. I mean, that just could be sounding like smart words that I'm throwing out there.
Yeah.
That might not be a real thing.
Well, throw it out there.
But like, like a almost like a virtual where it like kind of like saves it later.
Right.
Instead of like saving as is. I don't know. But anyway, point is that I think that the Slumber Islands, with the way that they're set up now, just going by what we already know with dream addresses, those loading screens, because all you have to do is just lay down and you've got the slumber, probably a slumber or slumber party number. You put it in, everybody dreams, no flying in, there's no load screens except for one on your end. I don't know about the other
Right.
person's end.
And then everybody else just comes in.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a
So
place. I wonder if there's a place where there's all the beds though. Because how do you go home? Like I
Yeah,
wonder.
that's what it looked like.
It
looked
does.
Like everybody, if you scroll back, there is.
Okay, hang on.
There was a bunch of beds in like the plaza, but there's no resident services. Or no, it's a dock.
It's a dock, isn't it? Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I'm at 914. 913, 914.
Okay. Oh yeah, there it is.
Slumber Island and play together.
There it is. Yep, everybody's bed is there. Yep, everyone's bed is there. So yeah, and then when you get ready to go back, I wonder if it affects everyone else. So
That's
yeah,
what I was wondering.
I agree.
You just lay down.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a bunch of like flying in and out loading screens.
Right.
Oh, that'd be.
You just lay down and then
Work on it.
yeah. And look up here where it's got a picture of I'm on 916. It's got a picture of a bag, a fence, and a guy. So I wonder if that's how you get items.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah. Yeah, Crispy, that could be chaos. Who says, imagine opening up Dream Islands and stream, inviting people, and then having people just undoing everything that others are doing or not listening. Sounds like chaos. Yeah, I agree. It could be an issue. Unruly individuals that don't respect and respect rules. Yep, I agree, Tammy and Crispy. It could be an issue. It could. So I wonder if there's a safety feature where we can send them home without sending everyone off of the Slumber Island. I mean, it's something that we need to think about, because, we get excited for these things and then we get streaming and then someone doesn't do what they're supposed to. It could be an issue. And then everyone would have to come back. So, it's just something to think about.
I mean, it could be absolute chaos because there's two ways that could go. So Percival streams or does videos, mostly does, especially on Twitch, Palea. Now, for a while they were doing like speed building.
Right.
And when I mean speed building, this is how they were doing it. So you can open up your plot, you pick up the things that you want, you put it in your lockbox, it's safe. And really truly, if anybody picks up anything, like if they pick your crops or like your apple trees, the produce that's picked from the crops goes into the plot owner's pocket. So so nobody can steal anything. So what they would do is they would set a timer and then let everybody just go ham on decorating, and people would knock out a whole plot in 30 minutes because you could have like 10-15 people over. So if you had people that were cooperating, you could potentially like knock out an island like in 4 like quadrants in like 2 hours.
That would be awesome.
But you run the risk of people being trolls and just being absolute butts about it, and possibly saying things on stream and chat, on the screen for everybody to say. So you do run that risk,
right?
But I see a lot of potential with it. So I think that if we still run like you put the dodo and you only invite people via dodo, like through Discord, you don't put it on the screen, you don't put the slumber party number up on the screen and open it up to like everybody invited over, but you only open it up to like people that you know. Maybe it can only be opened up for friends or best friends, people that you can talk to,
right?
That will listen and that will work with you, work with your vision. I think it could work. I still think it could work. I do agree it could go off the rails real quick if we're not careful, but I think that if we continue doing it like we were doing it now, with us being more cautious.
Yes, I think so.
Like we do now.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, because we all, like Ernie and all of us say, you have to be a friend on the Switch to fly. Like, these are the parameters. If you're not a Switch on or not a friend on the Switch, you can't fly. But if you have to have a code for this thing, then there'll have to be like, then you'll have to have a new thing on the Discord where I say, this is my Slumber Island code. And you have to be a friend on the, or you have to, a friend on my Switch, and then you have to get it from the Discord. And that seems to work pretty good. So we could handle it, all of us could handle it that way. And I think it would be okay. We'd have to I would probably make a new section in the Discord for it and be like, this is my Slumber Island code, and if you want it, you have to join the Discord, blah, blah, blah. After seeing the trailer, there's already like probably a few channels. I probably need to clean it up. Yeah. Need to add some new channels. Right. And also, here's the thing. Like, I lost what I was going to say now.
Right?
And
on Paleo and Animal Crossing, both of these are amazing.
Yes. And I wonder how far in the game you have to be to get the update. Because that was another thing. Because Catman covered this last night. Him and Guffy and Classy also did this together. And I was asking over there, I wonder how far in the game you have to be in order to get the update. I'm sure that you're going to have to be a little bit into the game before you can get it. Or maybe not, I don't know. But didn't you have to be so far along in the game before you could get the 2.0 update?
Well, I have a feeling that you probably get the update that maybe a bunch of the features of it, like the hotel, may not unlock until you get KK.
Okay,
Other parties might not be able to be unlocked until you get KK.
So,
I don't know yet. Question. It's a really good question.
Yeah, so you probably have to go so far before you can get things. Crispy says 3 stars for Cap'n. That's true too, because you have to have 3 stars to get Cap'n. I forgot about that.
Yep. That's
so
right.
Crispy said, thank you, Chris. So I bet it's 2 stars. Yeah, I bet or 3 stars. I bet you're right, Crispy. And Tammy said, should be a boot certain individual option, but probably would crash the game. Probably.
It probably would.
Probably.
Especially for us, the original Switch players.
Yeah. Yeah, probably would.
Not the Switch 2s. Y'all could probably handle that. The rest of us, we'll see.
We'll see. We're going to see in January.
That's going to be like, well, you should have bought the Switch 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wink, wink.
So I'm going to, I'll start a new island and get it to 3 stars, and then probably the day that the update launches, I'll probably stream it just to see what it's like, and we can try out the features and see how they work. That would be kind of fun.
Same.
Yeah.
So I have some work ahead of me because I do have Wormwood on the OLED that is pretty much ready to go. I've got to reset it. I was just working on Elder Glow because now I'm like T-minus 30 days.
Right.
Getting that done for your challenge.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
That'll give us time. We have, it's going to get us through Christmas.
Yes.
And part of the year. So those who have joined your Frosty Nights challenge.
Yes.
Should have time to get.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good for the Frosty Nights, and it'll be good for the ramen challenge, which will go from probably January or so. So the new challenge, it'll be good for the new challenge. And then I'm writing another new challenge based on the update. So, yeah.
The Kitchen Stadium is one of yours.
Yes.
Your presets.
Yeah. So the new challenge, in case no one has said, and is it okay if I talk about it, or do you not want me to? Okay. So the ramen challenge will be based on food. So all the builds will be based on food. And the twist is that you have to use villagers that are based on food. So I can either make a list or you can just choose them. But they have to be based on the whole ketchup or chai or things like that. So yeah, so it'll be fine. So, and then that will actually be coming out in January. So that's when this update is. So that'll be good for that challenge anyway. It'll still be good for Frosty Nights because Frosty Nights doesn't end till the 15th. So it'll still be good for the Frosty Nights as well. So, And then I can also write a new challenge that I have been wanting to do for a very, very long time, and I'm going to do it, and I think it's going to be fun. So I'm excited. I really am excited. So,
Yeah, I'm very excited. Oh, Rich said the megaphones were also in New Leaf. Were the megaphones in New Leaf able to call the villagers? I genuinely don't know, so that's me question. I'm not being like, what did they call? No, I'm genuinely asking, like, did they call? Is that now a feature that they already had that we're just now getting?
yeah, because I didn't play the older games, so that's very interesting. And he also said that, yeah.
Oh, it did call them. It did call them. What? You
What?
mean they've been holding out on us the whole time?
That's pretty. See, that's what I'm saying. I need to get my booty in gear.
Holding out on us. Confirmation. Dun dun
Dun
dun.
dun. Yes, they are. So Tammy says, I need to get my booty in gear and finish DIY Blues and start another island before this update. Yeah, it probably wouldn't be a bad idea, Tammy, because we never know. Like, you probably get the update, but like Poofy said, you have to play so far to unlock the features, probably. So
I mean, that's what I'm guessing.
yeah,
Because, like,
yeah,
I know when you get HHP, but most of us that have been playing the game for a couple of years before HHP was dropped.
right.
So essentially, we were already past 3 stars. Now, I can't remember when Lottie shows up. I guess it's whenever you just add the DLC back into your game after you reset.
Yeah, I
Lottie will
think,
show
yeah.
up.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. So no telling when, like, Cap'n. But Cap'n doesn't show up, like Crispy said, until you get 3 stars. So
Right.
I'm guessing that that's just going to be an empty pier.
Right.
So I wonder if we have to, like, help build it like we do the villager houses.
Now that
That's a
would
good
be
question.
that'd be cool, and then you just place it, and then you have to do certain things to get it going. That would be fun.
Yeah,
I like
that'd be
doing things
fun.
like that. I like the grind. I'm just one of those players. I'm you know, I like it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Well, okay, everyone else.
I'm okay with
yeah,
grind. I'm okay with grind.
Yeah.
I don't like the gopher. Go do it yourself.
yeah. I
This is
understand.
my house, and this works for me and my family. This is the house of get up and get it yourself.
Yeah,
You know where the kitchen is. You have 2 hands and you got 2 feet. You can get up and you can go make yourself a glass of water. I do
Right.
not care.
Yeah.
I will happily offer, but if you, like, refuse and then you get thirsty, I'm like, kitchen's right there. You hungry? Go look in the refrigerator. Whatever
Yeah,
you got, you can
well,
have. I don't care.
I'm like
You
that
want to sit there
too.
and have a full meal? Put your plate in the sink. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
again, I'm
Right.
not a gopher.
and it's only
I'm not gonna go for this and go for that.
yeah. It's a good thing you started your Forever Island, Angel. And Tammy said you're on your way, Angel.
Yeah. GG.
GG's, yeah, absolutely.
I restart Poofland and redo the Poofy Land as my Forever Island. Which
Right.
on that Switch has DDV, so I can't time travel on it. So that's gonna be the slowest grind ever.
Yeah. Echo Mist is coming along, and it should be done, I'm hoping, in November. And then, hi, Rep. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us this morning. Welcome in. So that'll be good. And then I'm going to do Crispy's 15 days, 15 items winter thing. And then that'll take me into almost January, and then I'll restart and do ramen again. It'll be like a ramen rebooted thing, because I've already had an island named Ramen. So that'll be fun. Yeah.
Do they have executive, or is it just 15 in-day games?
We'd have to ask Crispy. I think it's 15 days, 15 items. Is it crafted?
At all.
I don't know if it's crafted or in-game.
15 real IRL days consecutive? I'm gonna fail that.
I think it is 15. Well, we have to ask her. I don't know. I don't want to say because it's not mine and I'm not sure. But In real life days, she said. In real life days, yeah. 15 in real
okay.
life days. And then can the items be just crafted? Is that what it is? 15 leaf items. Okay, so leaf items. Okay. So I guess you can buy them.
Like,
Or, only days you play on the island. Okay. So in real life days, but only the days that you play on the island. Okay. So it's in real life, but only when you're playing on that island does it count, I think,
what
is
about
what she means.
time travel?
I don't know. We have to ask. Well, she made a trailer on her channel, too, if anyone's interested. Yep. She did.
Bunch of questions. Put
Yep.
Crispy on the spot.
Yes.
Crispy.
Yes. So she made a trailer on her channel if anyone is interested in joining it or doing it. It sounds like fun, and I'm going to do it after my Halloween challenge. That'll take me probably into December sometime, and then I can plan what I want to do next before the update. So, time travel is allowed, she said.
I'm still asking questions.
Time travel is allowed, she said. So, yeah. And if you haven't checked out all these wonderful content creators in my chat, Reb, Crispy, Shiloh, Poofy, am I missing anybody? Classy, Guffy, Catman, any of these wonderful content creators in my chat, you really should check them out. So, didn't think anyone would want to do it.
Fun. It does sound like fun.
It does sound like fun. Crispy, I want to do it. I'm going to do it. Crispy said
I need to know the limitations so I know what
Yeah.
I can get away with.
Yeah. Angel said, I have DDB on my Switch and time travel all the time. Just got to be careful about setting the clock back to real time.
Real time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angel Kitty does time travel a lot.
Yeah, she does. Angel Kitty. I love Angel. I love you all. I love you all. All of you. Every last one of you. I love you. So thank you so much for joining us this morning. This was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it.
Me too.
We'll continue.
That the 3DS had a mic. The Switch, regular Switch, has no mic, and the Switch 2 has a mic.
Oh, okay.
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 Okay, so the camera that's the extra bit to buy. I thought there was something else. I promise I thought there was a second accessory that they launched with it.
Well, I don't know.
I could be misremembering. Okay, well, thank you so much, TJ. Yes, thank you for being here and for listening to us in the podcast. I appreciate it. And thank you, everybody over on Crossing Maniac's side. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, all my friends, for being here on my side. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for listening to us talk about the update. I'm very excited. What about you?
Yes.
Crossing Maniac?
Very, very excited. And, for a first time live stream, this one didn't go too bad. I actually really enjoyed this a lot because we won't have to go back and edit.
We don't have to go back and edit. Y'all have no idea. The editing.
So, but
the ums and
yeah,
and the
yes.
side rants. I'm so bad about side ranting. I'm so sorry.
Yes. So thank you for joining Poofy and I today. We really, 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 really appreciate you. Thank you to everyone on Poofy's side that joined us also. Please remember to go over and maybe like Poofy's stream. Help Poofy out. Don't just like mine. Like hers too, please.
You send your friends.
Yeah.
Please
And
hop up there, drop a like there and a sub.
A sub, drop a like and a sub and help us out, both of us out. Thank you so much for joining us and for participating in the chat and for just supporting us. Poofy and I are really, really excited about this. And we are going to continue to do these. Now, they may not always be live. They may be premieres like they've been in the past, but we'll try to do as many of these live as we can. And we'll continue to work out the kinks, like with both screens being going at once and things like that. We'll continue to work on that and see what we can do about it. But thank you so much for for being here.
We're and we're sorry it's not as polished as
Right.
some other nice, well-known.
Yeah.
Valley Talk looks nice, but
Yes.
we're getting there. We're getting there. This
Yes.
is the third one.
Right. And I think that we do well together, and the feedback has been great. Angel said she really likes this, what she told me. She said that we're great together. So I hope you feel that way too, and I hope I didn't dominate too much of the conversation this morning or anything like that. So, but I really enjoy it, and I enjoy doing it with you. So
I really enjoyed this morning.
Yeah.
And I really being able to just rant.
Yeah, and it's easy. I think it's easier, in my opinion. Now, this is just me. I think it's easier live because then we can say what we need to say, get through it. It's done. If we could just work the kinks and polish it more, I think it would be great. And then we don't have to go back and edit. It's already done. We don't have to upload. We don't have to worry about any of that. So to me, this is, and I like streaming anyway. So to me, this is better. But I like it. I thought it was fun. So.
I do think that we're able to talk with our friends at the same time and get feedback
Yes.
IRL.
Yeah. And maybe we need to work it out where we're each reading from our chats, just not one of us, but both of us, like as we're getting it, we can like play off each other and just kind of get into a rhythm where one of us is reading and then the other, you know what I mean? But I think we did okay this morning. So,
I did too, because we did schedule this last night.
Yeah.
So this was very,
yeah,
because we didn't know the update trailer was going to drop out of nowhere.
We didn't.
I had no idea.
And this is,
we can't put up
right.
something as beefy and meaty as this. This
Right.
was too good.
Yeah.
I mean, this is everything that we've been wanting.
Yes.
That we talk about all the time in almost every single Animal Crossing stream.
Yeah.
One of the things that's in this trailer has come up.
Right.
Talking about, I wish we had bulk crafting.
Yes.
I wish we could pull our crafting materials from our pockets.
Right.
I wish we could get more daisies. I would pay for anything, just
Right.
any new content.
Yes.
So I'm really glad that we were able to
Me too.
get together and talk about this. And thank you, friends, for being here
Yes.
and talking with
Thank
us. Because this is major news for us.
Right.
It really is.
This
is a game
Yeah.
near and dear to each and every one of us.
Right. And this is what this podcast is for. To discuss things that, like maybe hit and we're like, oh, okay, we got to do this. So we can talk about this. If you could have a podcast, you want to use it that way. So yeah, it was fun. I liked it. Thank you, Tammy. We're glad that you enjoyed it. And thank you for liking Poofy's stream, Tammy and Reb and Angel and the rest of you. I'm sure there were more of you that did too. So thank you for that. Okay, are we ready to wrap it up or okay?
Ready to wrap it up. And totally understand, TJ. And thank you for being here. And
Yes.
thank you, Jan. This was nice. I really enjoyed this too. And thank you so much, Marie, for being here and being the bestest evers. I really appreciate it. And thank you so much, CrossingManiac, for making the time for us to get the podcast out today.
You're very welcome.
You're busy.
Yes. I'm busy, but I'll be okay. I'll make it. I always make it somehow. So
Get some rest.
yeah. Thank you, Crispy, Angel. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, everyone that was here. Shout out to all my regulars and my fellow content creators. Thank you for so much for all the support all the time. Shout out to the mods, Extreme Mod Love. Thank you to the mods, and thank you for joining in with Poofy and I on our discussion about the Animal Crossing Switch 2 edition and the free update. We appreciate you, and there will be more episodes in the future. If you have anything that you would like to see us discuss, please remember to either, leave it in the comment box now. But bye, Reb. Take care. Thank you for being here. Leave it in the comment box of this stream or in some of the others, and we'll get it, and we'll talk about it. So you all have a fantastic day. And we'll see you in the next episode. So.
All right. My friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here. Stay cool where it's warm. Stay warm where it is cool, if there's anywhere like that right now, because I am freezing. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a great weekend, and I love you all so, so much, and we will see you all in the next one. Take care, friends.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
And yes, Rich, the any camera, if it's, as long as it's USB-C, will work on the Switch too. Okay, bye, friends. Bye, love you.
Bye.